So load up bowl and make a roll to take control. Weed&d. Ooh, what is up, buds? Welcome to Weed&d, the hot positive live tabletop role-playing experience. I am your dungeon master for the night, Brandon Allen McClenahan, but my buds call me Brenna Folger.
What?
After an extensive online marketing campaign.
That's me! That's right. I sit right here now.
I know, I'm so screwed. I'm gonna have to give you like a pie to pie me in the face with at one point.
I mean, yeah.
That way you'll have two. 'Cause I know you brought a pie. Oh, what's up, guys? Thanks so much for being here. We got a hype train coming in. Look out. Woot! Shout out Madman, Irishman, Ron Jaro, Grim, Hunting the Booze, and we see you out there. Deadwolf TTV, good longtime friend of the show. Dave Clark 5, the man, the myth, the legend. It is so good to see all you guys. Hufflepuff Chipmunk.
That's me! Hi!
You're here! I'm glad you
You're
chat. Gotta pad those run numbers, friends.
Oh.
Right, I'm gonna close this because I see my face and you know how I am.
I'm here now, baby.
Whoa!
I'm here now. Shaded seas.
Glad to have you,
Inside of you.
all right, guys, we're diving right on toward our fourth chapter. It's our fifth season, fourth chapter. I know it's confusing.
I'm so glad I got that right.
Very early.
Because I talked about us on the Matt and Mattingly's Ice Cream Social podcast.
Yeah.
Any scoops that are out there watching?
Hey, Scoops.
But I said season 4, and I was like, there was part of me that was like, I may not know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's one of those things I made a call like 5 years ago or 4.5 years ago that may not have been the one. But anyway, we have the prologue, which is our first season.
Right. Yeah.
And then we have each of the chapters of this Ganjaria Saga. So there's no wrong answer. As long as you're talking about Weed&d, I'm happy.
Yeah, baby.
You know it. So yeah, dudes, we're gonna be doing some character gen tonight. We always like to on the front end of this stuff to kind of share with you guys, and it's also the only time we can do it anyway.
Right.
Show you the back end of prepping for an adventure. So
Back in.
we have some pretty dope characters on the prowl. Carmen, welcome in, bud.
Like a butt. That's it. Like a butt.
All right.
Those are great.
What's the silly seat, guys?
See?
I left all my silly over there. You're welcome.
Go sillies over here.
Yeah.
I figured there'd be more than enough over here, so I left all of mine over there.
Perfect.
We have a new seating order. If you couldn't tell, we rolled for it during our session 0. So you'll notice we're mixed up here a little bit in a different way, which means Abby gets to bear the responsibility of both the passing of the joint and the asking of the question.
Oh my God, an honor.
My dear, wonderful friend, I'm going to pass this joint through the fibers of this 1 foot space that sits between us.
Thanksgiving miracle. It's called the internet.
To my dear, wonderful friend Abby. Hey, Abby, how you doing?
I've been doing pretty well.
Even better now that I am here with my wonderful buds.
Same.
But you know, Thanksgiving on my mind. Always time to watch a good holiday movie. I'm wondering, what are your guys' favorite holiday movies? Mine's It's a Wonderful Life.
Thank you, Abby. Hey,
Yeah.
you're a natural.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Are we holiday specific, or is this Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Let's say overall holiday
Isn't
season.
there only like 4 Thanksgiving movies?
I mean, Uncle Buck counts. That one's fun.
Son-in-law.
Thanksgiving, the slasher that came out last year.
Yeah.
I plan on watching it this
Very
week.
good. Oh, me too.
Son-in-law
It is
with
good
Polly
fun
Shore.
theater.
is
There is some
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
You did mention
thoughts.
John Candy though, and because I was in a Thanksgiving mindset, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Oh, so
Shit's
good.
still funny every time.
yeah.
The part where,
Still good.
When he sees him in the cab, he does that like face, and then he like recreates it, and it's the fake door in front of him, and he does the.
So
John
good.
Candy's a gem. This one's for you.
So good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
In most of my favorite holiday movies too. It's funny.
Relight the joint. Relight the joint. Relight the joint.
There we go. I can't pass the
Fire.
unlit joint. My
Fuego.
friend
Yeah.
Nicole.
Oh no, what do I do with it? Do I run it over to you?
No,
now?
pass it this way.
Pass it back.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. What's
Yeah.
up,
I guess that
guys?
was just a me thing.
I'm Nicole Unger. Hello, hi. Okay,
real
holiday movies. Oh, there's so many good holiday movies. I love The Holiday. That's a fun one for me. I like that one. I also watched Krampus last year, and I'm going to watch it again this year because I quite enjoyed it. I like the spooky holiday movies a lot.
Not
I'm trying to find more of those. More spooky holiday recommendations for me. What about you, Drew?
That's my dude.
What is up, buds? Big Pop in the house. That's right. Sitting next to Daddy. Yeah. All of the authority is on this side of the table now.
Daddy
Children. I'm just super, super stoked to be here with the whole fucking team, all the buds, making characters. I'm fucking so excited.
Yeah, for real.
So let's do this and get to my holiday movie, which I know it's kind of weird, but I love Love Actually.
Aw,
That's not weird.
That's not.
I love making banoffee pie.
I love that movie, and
good.
it's because it's not super holiday like related. It's more like relationship related, but it's still like I like to watch it
but
around
like
holidays.
Washed Up Rockstar, I love.
Oh
You get Bill Nye in tight pants.
So good. So good.
I feel it in my toes.
I love his story with his manager. That's probably one of my favorites.
That's the best love story in the movie.
Honestly, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's such a good love story.
Good
Anyway,
one.
that's my holiday
Brenna,
movie.
have you seen Love Actually? What's your favorite storyline in Love Actually? I can just feel it.
When love was actually found.
That's actually a great scene. You're right.
That's actually
So
like,
you have seen it.
Is that the
Got
one
it,
with the guy bothering that lady?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he's bothering that lady.
Yes.
Knightley was 17 when she
Where everybody's
made
like,
that movie.
ah, you're like,
I read a bunch of memes about that movie today, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and one of
Small
them
world.
was Keira Knightley was 17 years old when that movie was made.
Yeah.
That is
know
true.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where I learned the Walking Dead guy's British. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
Andrew Lincoln.
Yeah.
He's really British.
Real British.
Right now, I realized he's the Walking Dead guy.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't know either.
just got that.
Until right now.
Feel it in my toes.
My name is Brenna Folger, and I'm right here now.
What a pro. What a pro.
So should we? Is that thing gonna? Whatever. That's pretty.
No. That's
Don't worry,
a
I'll do it.
DM problem.
I'm super excited to build this new character. I'm excited to see what everybody's gonna be, and my favorite Christmas holiday movie is Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct answer.
Yes.
I was waiting. Correct answer.
Yeah.
It seemed like you had more to say about Love Actually, though.
Then what I did love actually
What's the
was Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, of course that's just one of those movies that like it just makes you feel all nice and holiday-y.
Yeah.
Even though like I don't really care about any of the like lore of holiday stuff. It's just like fuck Thanksgiving, but like eat food day is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
Eat
Food Day.
I'm actually with you on that. The thing about like the idea of like let's take a special day that's different from the rest of your life where you should appreciate things and love your friends or be nice to your family. That element of holidays I have trouble with.
It's just it's also just kind of like
Most of them are rooted in horrible history. Too.
That part.
I do appreciate sometimes you have to all like everyone's lives are so full of other things that we all just kind of agreed upon this time of year for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So like I get that it's like the agreed upon time for everybody, so it just makes it easier for some people, but like dude, having Thanksgiving on like yesterday and then not having anything to do on Thanksgiving is like so. I do that Christmas every year now.
Yeah.
Like every year
get
now we
around.
do Christmas like maybe the day before, like maybe a little bit after,
Yeah.
but
Yep,
day
I
of,
love it.
it's just like hanging out and playing
Yep.
HMO games and our Jimmy Jams. I
Oh yeah.
don't have to go anywhere, I already did it.
Yeah.
I'm usually working a gig or something on it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I work Christmas this
Yeah.
year. I'll be shooting flamethrowers.
Shoot flamethrower.
Merry Christmas.
How about you, Brandon?
It's a tough sentimentality. Well, it's White Christmas for me. That movie is just like it's like Danny Kaye, Vera Ellen dancing. I'll take whatever, but there's something about that whole. It's very like the thing I watched when I was a kid and continue to this day.
And it's about making a show happen in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. Yeah. During a
With nothing but a shoestring budget and so many available performers.
Yeah.
Sister song, right?
But I do like the thing that captures my favorite tone of holiday stuff is Scrooged. Like it's like
I love
it like
Scrooge.
agrees how ridiculous all this stuff is, and then
very
plays with it, and then in the end you're like, I'm feeling it. It's
Yeah,
like
you still
so
feel
good.
it.
Yeah.
But
And it's
yes,
funny you mentioned Muppet Christmas Carol because those two are the most book accurate adaptations.
yes.
Rizzo is spitting direct lines from the book. Like
Yeah.
Rizzo's spitting
he's
Dickens.
spitting. Rizzo's always spitting.
Typical.
But yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah.
We do, for a while, those of you that are here, hi, Xtina, good to see you, sweetheart. That's my best friend.
Yeah.
Out in LA. And then I give you their address and go get them. And it's
get
gone
them
from the
a
house from the hours up.
present. Yeah.
With that in mind, we are next Sunday, we're going to be doing a Thanksgiving hangout for those of you who could use a little connection in this time, or if you're just hanging around and want to play, or you just want to see as many of these people as may be there. On Discord, we've been doing our Patreon hang once a month, but we're going to open this one up to just whoever's around on, we're going to do it at 3 o'clock on Sunday. So we'll probably go for maybe an hour or two when, if you want to just jump in and join us, we'll probably play some games and enjoy each other's company and share a little of that love. And we'll get super toasty while we do it. So, again, this time of year's a whole bunch of things for a whole bunch of people. And if we can help facilitate this season in any way, we're happy to do so. Trust me, it's selfish anyway. It just makes me feel better. So yeah, dudes, we are moving forward into a new chapter. We session zeroed last week and talked about a little bit about the setting, kind of hopefully prompting some ideas in your minds for characters. And then today we're going to do a classic character gen sesh. So I'll be hopping back onto the main PC while we go through these things. So we can go through and talk about the options. Anybody in chat, here's an opportunity if you've ever had questions about character gen or our pros. We've got Dave in here, we've got Grim. So if anybody wants to throw out some recs, we'll keep an eye on chat as well.
Oh yeah, feel free. Like once you're picking up what we're putting down.
And I'll be fully honest, some of these newer rules, I haven't done my due diligence. What's nice is I'm about to be out of town for a week, so I'll be sitting around reading D&D stuff and prepping.
I was like, you were gonna be like, I'm gonna be out of town for a week, so that's just not my problem.
Good luck, guys.
That's on y'all.
Good luck.
Study up.
Tell me what it does. So if you can see as we're running through this, if it even seems like some of this stuff is newer to me. So far, I've liked everything I've gone through, and but we will have a little tighter screw on that as we move forward. This next week is literally like, oh no, I'll be with family for a week. I'll probably just work on the campaign, get PCs,
Hell yeah.
bring my nephew in, have him make some. I'll be with my brother who taught me D&D, so it's
so
freaking
nice.
perfect. Dorktails bringing it in. I know that. Lighters up to our friends, Dorktails. Kelly, those brilliant minds over there. If you're not following them already, you haven't been listening to me when I yell at you.
No, it's like,
Use
it
this
works.
one.
Honestly, Dorktails is one of my favorite people in this space. Both their execution of their games, their talent, their costumes. They are really great human beings, and I have a little crush on Kelly. Like me and him, just we're like, hey, what's up?
DM
we're in the
Kelly.
DMs. DMs get it. Like you see another DM, and you're like, hey man, how's that NPC name list coming?
Non-existent.
It's not happening. I tried to organize it too much. I've been spelling them as we go this time. That's my
We need to put
concession.
all of our spellings together.
All right, guys, we do have
Like one of
us.
the moments I just totally gave up, and I was like, dude, that Bam said, I don't remember.
That's so many more letters.
I know, but I know.
You can't remember.
I didn't know the right letters to use.
The weed is working, friends. We do have a little ritual we like to do around here. Maybe you've heard about it. Maybe you haven't, because you're new here. We like to take a lighter like this little black one I've got right here. Make sure we're not going to light any of our friends, family, or household pets on fire and go.
Let's see.
Lighters up. Ooh.
Jake, please.
Jake, use the other one.
please.
Just use the other one.
Jake.
Lighters.
Oh
All right, guys. Let's pick fucking characters.
Lighters up.
WeeDnD, high fantasy, literally for you and me. So load up, roll, and make a roll to take control. WeeDnD.
All right, welcome back, guys. We are setting ourselves up. We're going back to level 5 with this crew. I think our Indicus Empire characters are about as strong as the heroes get in this current world. Otherwise, Queen Mab just goes and kills him. As we trek the Diesel Dynasty, this is a far more steampunk, far closer to the Faerun setting, with lots of artifice and strange inventions. The city itself being like filled with devils, kind of to counteract this wave of the blight led by the Demogorgon and Titania from the south. We're gonna end up with some really cool characters. I've talked to each of you a little bit about them, and I'm very excited. So we typically will roll for who goes first on generating characters. How you guys feeling?
I'm good.
Feeling hot.
Feeling
I'm already
like
way high. We just started.
Oh God, wait.
Oh God. We're gonna roll each time, so it'll just be whoever's the highest now is up, and we'll roll each time, because then we roll more 20s than one.
And
Nice.
I don't know, bro.
What are we rolling?
Well, I gotta
No,
stay
D20.
Oh, D20.
Oh wait. I got a 20!
Riders up, crit hit.
I was just
One that works.
There we go.
Crit
you
hit.
can also crit sip.
You can crit sip,
hydrated.
yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
stay hydrated.
Yeah,
Just if you want to play along
hydration
at home,
is important.
hydration, it's the best.
It's good like sun kiss.
I'm drinking water right now. Big water.
me wanna know
We're
who
coming
done
to you.
this.
Water, I got a coffee.
That's
I got-
right.
Yeah, I got so many beverages. I'm very
we got
beverage.
popcorn.
Travel lifestyle is very satisfying.
Did anybody else get a 20?
I did not.
I got a 7.
All right, Nicole. You're up first.
Yay!
Okay.
Is really
All right, I'm gonna jump over on the headpiece. You hop over here.
Okay, I'm gonna sit
open your
over there.
character here. So you can,
Yay!
Oh
Sorry.
my God, this is how you trick her into being a dungeon master?
yeah, and then I make a character, and you run the game, and you let me play,
God.
and you let me have that magic item I really, really want.
really
All right, I'm getting you there. Class. I've already got you with the
Get you there, because
and-
I made one on my own too, so I have like one to kind of
So
look
it's a
at.
reference over. Perfect.
Yes.
So I'm going to have this here. I'll be making changes on that side. So
Great.
you might see it reflected here.
Okay.
Yeah, feel free. Would you like me to move this or just have
No,
this?
I got it, I got it.
Awesome.
I just want to make a spot for my.
All right, Nicole, if you were the DM, Nicole, if you were the DM for WeeD&D and the green smoke came and it was like, what would you do? Because I have my intro. What would your intro be?
Mine would be, oh no.
Yes.
I like it. Perfect. Ready? Start.
Meek start.
Every time I'd be like, oh no. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh crap.
What?
And then epic things would happen.
Yes.
I just fool you all.
Trickster.
Oh no.
Misdirection.
You get their card.
Misdirection.
Oh, that's your GM name.
Misdirection.
You can mock my intro, but none of you all have your own intros. I'm just going to set this up real quick. Oh, you've already got it. You're good at this. Stephanie's a really great studio manager, guys, just so you know.
Yes.
All right, we're going to move you over
Whatever,
to trio.
kiss her about it.
Yeah.
See if I even care.
All right, let me make sure I've guarded all of
See if
today's
I'm even
personal
shocked.
information. Good. And here we go. I'm good over here. I'm still on Chronics. Oh my gosh, hold on. This is so embarrassing.
I'm always on chronic.
Oh, so embarrassing right now. All right, first off, this like almost made me cry earlier. I was just scrolling through like all the other characters. So far. It's just like
The archive.
this stuff gets me, bro. Ebrix. All right, so here we go, Nicole.
Hold on, wait, why was
I really thought you know that. I thought you were just
I was like
playing
reading
along.
the names. I was just reading the names of all the characters. Like,
Sorry, we're derailing.
Hey, we got some of our Scoops buddies in the chat. What's up,
Yay! Glorious placebooks.
boys? Thanks, Rudy. Bam is actually my initials, and so it kind of works out, but it does help. So
follow
Bam,
him.
DM. Now, Nicole, we've talked a little bit about this potential character concept. Do you
Yes.
have anything you want to explain about her before we jump into just the mechanics?
What? Well, I was thinking maybe something like a steampunk witch. So we're gonna make a steampunk witch, a tiefling, right? Tiefling's how I pronounce it.
Yeah, yeah.
Steampunk witch.
Oh, yes. Oh, that old chestnut.
Just,
The class.
Something cool like that. So we had talked.
Dust that one off.
We had talked about going over the lore bard warlock combo.
Yes, yeah.
Shout out to our man Dave for helping
Thanks,
our people. But in this, so we've got that set up. Your class is already set up.
Yes.
Moving forward, do you have a name?
I do.
Hit me.
Altera, Altara. Raynell, Raynell.
Heck yeah, Altera. Is it Altera?
Altera, yeah.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that when I pronounce it wrong forever.
Right, Altara. Altera.
Don't change this now, Abby. We've learned, like, whatever. I heard that character's name once, and then for 8 weeks was just like, well, that's
what it is forever
we'll do
now.
hit points later. Background. Did you have a background in mind for this character?
What did I do?
Oh yeah, no rush. Some of these elements you might notice. These are some of the newer tools from this 5.5e stuff. The backgrounds now kind of build out the abilities and special features, sometimes a feat, things like that you get rather than it coming specifically from your species or race. So I actually really like what they've done with it, and a lot of them kind of speak for themselves in that way. I was a merchant, I was a guide or a guard or a farmer, entertainer, charlatan, and then they have like really specific ones for other build outs, but these tend to function pretty well. Soldier, sailor. Drew and I had talked a bit about like sand pirates, like sand sailors from the Devouring Wastes. So kind of a cool kind of like sand machines, boats, and stuff like that. And for a sailor type, sage, you spent some time with schools. Hermit, you were kind of a loner. Criminal, entertainer, acolyte. If you were raised near a temple. Artisan, you like were a employer of a trade. This is kind of like what you did outside of like being a lardboard.
Lardboard?
What did you just call it?
It's a brand new board.
Lordy board.
They'll never want that.
Lordy boardy.
It's gonna be my name now.
Lardboard.
I was a chubby child and I got called Flabbigail. Oh my god, isn't that kind of like badass? Like, why are kids so accurately cruel?
Oh, they're the meanest thing in the world.
But if I was like a garbage pail kid or something,
Right.
Flabbigail.
Oh my god, yeah, right?
Who was that kid? We'll pull their pants down to your
And what was this boy's name?
I don't need to dox anybody. It's fine. I've healed my trauma.
Tell me where that kid is, Abby. I, as a 38-year-old man. Hey, you used to call my friend Fabio. All right, so Nicole, does any of those feel somewhat, connected to the concept of this witch? Witch is like hermit fits pretty nicely. Like you're out in the, there's no forest, but you're out on like a volcano with your own little hut,
witch?
doing your steampunk witchy stuff.
Yeah, I kind of like, so I had looked at, what is it, the Acolyte,
yeah.
and like thought about like the background being like, that's where she started, was in with like a group of people in more of like a temple sort of schoolish type setting, and then didn't like exactly what was going on, and then became the witch from
Okay,
her
cool.
background.
Now there's like, we have a cool kind of like, there is like a lot of people now are choosing to sell their souls to these devils. That could be a divide, like you could be on either side of that issue that plies nicely into there. Also with the idea of like these volcanoes continuously blowing off and like wiping out areas, there was like a circle of your sisters that, had an area that was destroyed or whatever, and then to like regain their power, some of them started going to the devils, you could be on wherever you want. There's just like a cool story there.
I like that's really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but
Put it in there.
It does give you just like innately a magic initiate feat. So you learn like 2 cantrips from the cleric list.
Cool.
And they would cast from your feat spells. Now you're making they're probably gonna be charisma based. Yeah, because you're a bard and a warlock. Both of those are charisma.
So fun.
Yeah, no. Twist. She's going full intelligence.
I think Dave was talking about like who you can like sell your soul to, I guess, is like a warlock,
Your,
like make a bond
patron.
with.
Yeah, your
Can't one be
patron.
like, isn't Cthulhu one? Can't you?
Yeah, they have
what?
it's the old one. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, there's one that's just like a crazy, brain monster from the beyond, the void.
Nice.
That's like, you can have like craziest shit, I think, too.
So we had talked about kind of going over spells and stuff between, like, you don't have to set any of those parts in stone. We can kind of go over what the campaign's going to look like. But if you had those in mind, I could put them in now. If not, we can revisit that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, because the laptop's not doing anything. I thought the laptop.
Oh,
was
it's not
gonna
keeping
do
up with
stuff,
it. Okay.
But it's not.
Oh, here, what I can do, actually just allow me to run over there.
But what I
can you
did
hit-
is
Oh, not so easy to be the DM, is it? Is it?
I improvised. I pulled it up on my iPad.
I mean,
okay.
this is very cool.
Let me just make sure here. Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Okay, good. So it's funny. It is picking up from where I'm at, but it's not doing it here. I'm going to just get you to this. And then,
Take me there.
Take me there. Boom. Here we go. This is your background options here.
Did you pick stuff already?
I did, but it's
I
not
thought
filling
so.
out here. Yeah. And then there we go. And then it'll like break them down as you go.
Got it.
I'm pretty much just going down by the exclamation points as well. So if you want to click
Okay.
along, feel free.
I'm gonna click on
I'm
this.
sorry. I thought that would have paired up. All right.
Okay, so wait, we pick charisma? Is that what we picked?
Yeah, just
there we go. Okay,
just so
so
you
I'm
know,
on the
your
right
spellcasting focus is both of those classes is charisma. So you'll get the most benefit out of them being these cantrips being related to your charisma stat.
Okay, cool. Let's see. What was this one? Spare the dying.
Yeah, good spell. Boom.
Oh, you guys mentioned me?
What's this one? I miss it. I just want to protect people who are dying now. I'm traumatized. What about Sacred Flame?
Sacred Flame's a goodie.
Okay.
Oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, it's Techno Witch doing like. And then this one is just a straight up first level spell.
Yeah.
Bane is cool. That's like a very.
Oh, Bane. Yeah, Bane.
Yeah, that's very witchy.
Yeah. I read
dope.
about Bane.
Yeah, Bane is dope, and like you affect.
Oh,
a
you know
bunch of
about
them,
Bane?
and they get minuses to their attacks and saving throws. It's like the opposite of Bless. The ability, all this is part of the new background rules. Is you can either choose 2 scores, one of them gets +2, one gets +1, or 3 scores and all of them get +1. I don't mind us doing that after we roll your stats, which I always like doing it here. It's funny they always put it so much later. Right. For me, some of these answers are going to be decided by what your stats are. So,
Oh, I see.
at this point, what do you got?
Got it right.
Hey, Quest keep coming in.
Oh, I don't know.
Here, hold on. The helmet's
on.
over here. I can. Yeah, raid helmet coming
Raid
in.
helmet. Oh,
Thanks for
yeah.
coming, friends. Guys, we love them. We love them so much.
Hi, Raid friend.
Quest keep. All our our super cool fun friends are coming.
Yeah, right?
You guys are so.
Today's a good day.
Yeah, I'm glad to know these people.
Today's a
Watch your
real
feet
good
on this
day.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
We'll kill you. I didn't smoke.
Smoke.
Smoke weed.
So I would say we're gonna hold this right here, and I'm about to
day.
have you roll your stats.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'll just leave that there.
I'll be here for this so I can log them in.
Okay, great. So what am I rolling? I'm rolling.
So it's gonna be 4. The way we do stats, everybody always, do your
17.
These, right?
everybody do the we do 4d6 and you keep the highest of those 3. And then we do that 6 times. So let me get to
roll it every time to see who goes next.
boom, boom.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll
we're
roll
gonna
each-
roll every
yeah,
time
yeah.
you see who's next.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put this
So my
here.
17 doesn't.
Nicole.
Not
I
yet.
don't know why it wants to make this a link. That's weird to me. I'm gonna go to a different sheet. Here we go.
Hey, calm down.
Nicole, go ahead.
Okay. So am I giving you all?
Yeah, just give me each dice
And
result.
it's 4 of them, right?
Yes.
4 of the 6s. Okay, so I got a 3, a 3, a 1, and a 6.
All right, so that would be a 6, 3, 3. So you have that's a 12 is your first roll. That's a +1 modifier. 10 is basically the average for an adventuring person.
And then a 5, 2, 2, 1.
Ooh, okay, that one you got a 9. That's a -1.
4, 4, 3, 3.
Okay, that's a 11. That's a +0.
But almost a +1.
Yeah.
6, 5, 1, 4.
Ooh, there you go. That's going to be a 15. That's a +2, almost a +3. So it's looking like the +1s might be your best one.
6, 5, 5, 1.
Nice.
Oh, that's a 16 there. That's a +3 modifier.
There we go.
So if you take a +2 on it, that's an 18.
One more. How many more?
1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more.
A 6, a 6, a 5, a 5.
Slow roll. Got it.
18.
Wow.
We got there.
Hot dice.
All right. So let me
Nice.
clean this up a little
go.
bit because it's like you don't need to see all those. This way you can just see it in front of you. 6, 9, 11.
Yeah, everyone's going to have a dump stat, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just did it wrong.
You just start worrying about it when you have 3 dump stats. And
Sorry,
you're
I probably could have
like,
planned
wait,
this part a little bit. Yeah, rolling a hot 17.
Is that what happened with Gary?
What?
Gary just didn't really roll very hot.
Yeah.
Poor Gary.
What was it? Thoricus? I think it was Thoricus that
Thoricus
had
had
the dopest
hot
stats.
stats. I think it had
These aren't bad, actually.
18
Came out of nowhere.
on 18 out the gate on strength, and I had like 2 16s.
So here's a great example. You know, in the background choice, you can either choose one stat, add 2 to it, and another one and add 1, or you can have 3 stats that get +1. This is just a little mathy right now. The way stat bonuses work, when you go from an odd number to an even number, you're getting more bonus.
Right.
In your case, you have 3 odd stats right now. So either you could like roll each of those, one of them being a 17, so you're going to go to an 18. I might go this way. Your 17 will become an 18, so now it's a +4, probably your charisma or your stronger stat. The 15 becomes a 16, and so you have 2 that'll be +3 that you'll be really good in. And like that's already like a really high. It's like an 18, a 20 is as high as you can go, so already having an 18. Plus, and then you'll have one thing that you're like not particularly great at, unless you want to add the +1 to that to have nothing you're bad at. So,
I see.
You know, so the way it'll go, you'll assign like 12, 9, 11, 15, 16, 17 would go to, you know, your stats in order of importance, usually in 5e. And then now, because of your background, you'll be able to add either +1 to 3 of them or +2 to 1 and +1 to the other.
Okay.
So I would say just the math of your stats specifically, like adding the +1 to 3 different stats, getting a rollover in 3 different stats is really powerful.
That's what I was thinking.
And you'll be level 5. So unless you want to take a feat, you could then boost that 18 to a 20 at level 4. So you'd already have a 20, which is the highest charisma you could have. And so, which would boost all your spells and abilities.
Wow.
So does that sound like
That sounds good, yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna put, let's see. So I'm gonna put your actual stat grid here. Now that's a question here. So you have a 17, that's obviously gonna become an 18, that's an easy choice. You have a 16, that wouldn't gain for the +1, but you have a 15, that would. The one that either you can take your 11, which is a 0 modifier right now, make it a 12, so you get +1 in a different stat. Or take that 9 where you have a -1 and just get rid of that by making it a 10.
Let's do that one. Let's get rid of
Okay.
the -1.
Nice.
Yeah, having no negatives.
No negative,
to your
yeah.
rolls is nice.
12.
Solid.
11, 10. So yeah, your stat grid is going to be, and again, I probably could have made a cleaner way to do this, but is right here. So I'm going to jump back over onto the builder here, but this is your numbers here. And then we got to talk to you. Cool. Boom. I'm also taking my water. You can't stop me.
Grim says, pay attention to the background. It has assigned
Oh,
ability
you okay?
scores.
I'm good. I tripped on a water. Oh, everybody's fine.
That was my rogue water. I'm sorry.
water.
No, I'm sorry. I laid a trap for you.
Yeah, that's where we're getting these +1s from. Grim was specifically on the acolyte, but thank you. That's a great catch. It doesn't work the way it used to.
Should have grabbed.
So in this, I'm on your the acolyte area, backgrounds, acolyte. Where we go? Where's that ability score? There we go. Ability scores. So you went with +1 to 3 scores. It's specifically no, it isn't. Oh yeah, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Oh okay. I'm gonna waive that for now. I'm not really worried about it. Okay, so the +1 goes to those 3. Yeah, I'm just waving.
House rules, baby.
Hand wave, baby.
Yay.
Yeah, make whatever.
I
stats
trust
you
you.
want. So,
Trust me, you're gonna want to do it his way.
yeah, any of these things we can explain, but there's some of these that it's like, it's pretty clear.
Because the way that the background has it, it will make you put those +1s into specific ones,
Okay.
Not
which
this
might
guy.
not be
this
the
guy.
odd ones that you're trying to flip over to the next.
Although honestly,
bonus.
in your case, like, yeah, those are ones you're probably gonna want high anyway. Maybe you probably put a +1 into like Dex or something, but she already has a 16 there. Don't worry, I got you on the math side.
Right.
And you had said you were interested in being a tiefling, is that
That's
correct?
correct.
Nice.
Tieflings.
What's cool, we can talk a little bit about the nature of the demonic or fiendish blood that's in you. Now remember, fiends typically means like you would have some of the chaos from where the blight comes from. But in this setting, we could just as easily make it like a devil that had like worked with your coven or was the former mother of, whatever. It makes a nice option. It is just your bloodline, so it's not the thrust of the campaign, but it's a cool little
My
thing.
father was a devil.
Yeah, there we
My
go.
mother was a fiddle
handsome
player.
I love it.
And I actually want that to be part of my story.
Yeah, that's
Dude, heck
I
yes.
as a bard, because musical instruments and stuff, I was like, maybe she plays the fiddle. And her mom was a fiddle player, and her dad was the devil.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
Or are you from Borgia?
That's nice. If you're choosing Infernal, it actually has a fiendish legacy. So if your dad was a devil, you'll have resistance to fire damage, and you'll know the firebolt cantrip. So we might end up getting rid of Sacred Flame if you have that. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
And then at level 3, you get Hellish Rebuke, which you'll have, and at 5, you'll get Darkness, which you'll also have. So
Darkness.
your father being a devil, the Infernal
no.
legacy.
Oh no, I thought we had none.
And then we get to in this tiefling. You can be medium or small, but honestly, like I'm not a huge fan of like small PCs.
I'm medium.
So yeah, medium, 4 to 7 feet tall. Your speed is 30, like normal. You do have dark vision. And then your legacy spells run off your charisma. You have a cool, you know thaumaturgy, so you don't need to pick it with that other option. So you can make like cool booming voices or lighting eyes, light fires, put them out. It's a really fun storytelling spell.
Fun.
And then you'll have 2 languages. So I do like to let you guys know like roughly what you'll be dealing with. Dwarvish is pretty big here. Gnomish is big. There's gonna be a lot of tinkering gnomes. Common lets you talk to just about everybody. Not really, honestly, I think common would just come. So you can just have common and then choose from any of these. Like I said, Gnomic, Draconic, you've found in the past, knowing Draconic, because I like dragons, pays off. Orc would kind of help you out in the Devouring Wastes. And so dealing with some of the wingnuts and those guys, Goblin, Orc, that's some of the broken language that they've put together out there. So any of those popping out to you?
Okay, so you said Dwarvish, Gnomish, Orc, and Draconic are the ones?
Yeah, so you can have sign language in common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Giant. Probably in this campaign setting, Giant's not going to be as useful. Gnomish, Goblin, Halfling, Orc.
Too fucking big.
Like the ones that you might actually engage with in a way that it would be useful to have. I mean, you can always choose whatever you want, but I also like to be like, you're not going to worry about Giants, so use your language somewhere where you use it.
I kind of like the idea of being able to talk to orcs. Orc. Let's do orc.
Salud.
bless.
Gesundheit.
And
Slancha.
That's cheers.
so many cool languages.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool.
Don't take Dwarven because you already have one on the team.
All right, so let's.
But she can't understand you. You're like, don't take out the dwarf.
Well, I was like, I can translate it, right?
That's true. You can translate, right?
Right, as long as like one of us speaks.
Leave it to players to min-max language.
Come on. We're going. This is like season 4, baby.
That's right.
We're going hard.
Okay, let's do then Draconic then, just in case. I could talk to dragons.
It has worked out for you specifically.
It
Has worked out for you specifically.
I like dragons. I'm sorry, I play D&D. Like, I like dragon stuff.
Yeah.
You play D&D? What?
You like the dragons?
What are you, my family?
What are you, my family?
So that's again give me. Do you have like a description of her in your mind? Obviously, we're gonna be building
what she
art
looks
out.
like?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, Drew and I've been trying to like get this thing to make her, but it doesn't want to do it the way I want it.
No.
So she has like a cool, deep, sort of purple skin that like kind of shines more of like a lavender when like light or fire hits her, and her horns curl behind her.
Ooh, dope.
And she's got white, like medium length hair.
Cool.
Yeah.
I love it. Altera right now.
Yeah, and she's a steampunk witch.
Steampunk witch. All right, we're gonna go ahead and populate those. We're gonna say rolled. Those stats. Let me see here. I think the options. I'm just double checking. Grim threw out a great. Let me just check here because the background. Sorry, as I jump around and look at this real quick. That's not. Yeah, I'll clean that up. But thank you, Grim. That's where I'll go looking for it. Tiefling. We've got 3 Borlard. I did it again.
Lord
Borg.
So as far as the classes that you have, there's like the primary stat needed is charisma. You do have an 18, so it would just make a ton of sense to go there. I'm gonna put the 17. Okay, cool. It's manual roll, and then I can down here. Let me just see if the modifiers are there. Yeah. Okay, I see.
Okay, if I refresh the page, it does what you've done.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
Could you just read me that array that you had real quick? The numbers on the.
Oh yes, on the Google Docs.
Yeah, I'll just loosely populate them, and then you can move them around as you like.
I had an 18, 16.
Okay, one sec. Sorry. 18, 16.
16.
16.
12, 11, and a 10. 12. That's what you have written here.
So don't worry about the stuff down here of it quite yet.
Pay no attention to the man.
Yeah, I'll clarify these stats. So those are going to be your base stats without the bonuses. So don't worry down here so much. We're just going to go off what we have here.
Okay.
This is already with the +3s applied. This is just an aura. Again, I just laid it out. Feel free to move them around. As it sits now, your charisma is your highest stat. That's going to apply to almost all your abilities and class features. And then constitution for a little more hit points, dexterity for a little harder to hit. And use ranged stuff, dexterity saving throws, constitution saving throws. And then you have like your intelligence is a 12, your wisdom is an 11, and your strength is a 10. You don't really need a ton of strength, but you can change these however you want.
No, I like the way that you've done it.
Okay, cool. I assure you,
trust
like,
your instinct.
I can explain the methodology behind it. Primarily with the bonuses that you have, these increase survivability, as well as, with the +1s. Thanks, Grim. And I'll clean these up on the override score here. Is how we'll do that. And then, because they might get a feat, also their ability. I'll just clean all this up at the end. Don't worry about it. We're just going through.
Just
Straight vibes.
So we did background. I just want to double check because we're kind of like at the point where Altera is built. What about these hit points that we have here? Now, the way we do it here at WeeDnD is you can, your first level you get max, so it'll be 10 plus, I'm sorry, you have D8s, so it'll be 8 plus your con score. And then you can, some people say, like perhaps like some sort, like say there's a battle and there's people running away. You could be with them where you're taking the average +1. Mathematically, it is the better choice. Or you could roll like a really cool, super awesome friend of mine that I respect a lot.
Right.
I'm gonna roll down.
Yeah.
Like no one called
I roll
retreat.
too,
You're
to be
just
fair,
running away.
because I
roll
goad you guys. I also
rolling?
roll. And you can choose to take my score or yours.
Which dice do you want me to roll?
So we're gonna do the 8-sider, the little diamond guy. We're gonna do this 4 times.
This one?
Yeah, that beautiful.
Let me see here. Where's my?
This has got 6. Or is it this one?
Let's see.
No, this is 9.
There's the.
No, the square one is 6. The diamondy.
Yeah, this guy. There's a 10 and this guy are very similar.
There's the 8.
There we go.
You're fine.
All right.
This one, it's got.
How many am I rolling?
I'm just as bad. I like look up a
Hamster, or
chart
it's got
before every single one. Anxiety.
I have it in here.
This is also one of my old like money D8s. This used to be like when you needed 8 damage.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
helpful.
I see I'm playing. So we're gonna do this 4 times. Each time I do it, you can choose if you want my score or yours, though.
Oh, just one?
Yeah, one at a time.
One,
Yeah,
4
because it's
times?
fun for me to play the game of
Okay. Sit down.
any of this stuff. Like if it's like, hey, the math on that's weird. I'll be going back over and combing these things. So I assure you, I'll clean up on the back end if this stuff seems strange. Okay, so right now,
Back end.
Yeah, would you?
you have 8.
Disgusting.
Here we go. First one.
Toilet paper just hanging out.
I'm gonna take mine.
What is it?
A 5.
I rolled a 1, so good job. What about the next one? What'd you roll?
A 4. I'll take yours.
I have 5. Nice.
Nice, nice.
He's got a poker face.
Take it to the tables.
I'm gonna take yours.
This is 3.
A 1.
I like that. That's an easy
One more. Here we go.
I'm gonna take mine.
What is it?
A 6.
6 also. So there we go. Nice. So 18, 20, 27 plus all your con modifiers and stuff.
Hot roll Nicole over
You'll have
there.
a pretty healthy amount of hit points there. So here we go. All right, I'm gonna jump over real quick, double check that we're cleaned up on the back end. Why don't you guys who haven't made characters yet, do me a favor and roll a d20.
Oh my god.
Oh,
To roll a d20.
Since Nicole smoked you last
damn
time.
it. Oh, that was so close to being a 20.
And Nicole, you and I will go over spells and
great.
equipment in between. So,
Okay, sounds good.
What'd you guys roll?
I got 6.
Altara Rain.
Oh.
7.
Oh.
4. 4.
Right down.
So you're next.
It's me.
Yo. Zero.
Yeah.
You don't want to play that little
Already?
zero.
Are she done?
Yeah.
HP.
I'm done, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, I'm done. The rest of the stuff him and I do without you guys.
Yeah, we'll fix some spells.
Wow.
I think it's cool if there's like stuff.
Secret.
I'm gonna keep trying to say Altair.
Do we need to bring anything, or is it all over
Altar.
there?
It's all pretty much over there.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a dope. I love this idea of like
You're
a
just
steampunk
on the
witch.
same. You're just using a separate browser to go on the same website.
All right, who won the old
R-A-Y.
roll-off?
N-E-L-L.
I did with a 10.
With a 10?
Woohoo!
Ruby.
My guy. Chronics.
Now I get to hang out over here.
All by your lonesome. La, da, da, da.
All right, Chronix. Tell us a little bit about Chronix Onyx Heart.
Let's see. Chronix Onyx Heart. Wow, my voice really echoes back at me with this thing up.
Yeah.
That's fun. Chronix Onyx Heart
Not so easy, is it?
is the
Crying immediately?
the son, one of many sons of Thoricus.
Oh, a lot of boys.
Yeah. Well, he also had daughters, but I'm just playing.
Not to brag, but
He liked to fuck.
yeah.
Next chapter.
He was in love with his wife. We established that.
They were in love. It was a great love story. Just check the prologue. It was awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
Still
it was
is.
so awkward. I loved
It's
it
so awkward.
so often.
But I loved it.
Yeah.
Anyway, he is one of the sons of Thoricus, the father to Tenaricus,
yeah.
Onyx Heart, who,
R.I.P. bro.
just ripping it up.
One up to the boys.
Yep, one of the boys. Love piece of chicken grease. We'll see you later there, guy.
I wonder if he's ever gonna learn about that.
He's supposed to.
He's gonna. I'm your GM. You know I'm gonna.
I was like, well,
delivered. That's a secret.
at the end,
there.
I think didn't Jake offer to go and
Yeah, he did.
tell him or something?
Yeah.
Rex.
You gotta
Milo?
find him first.
So you're gonna get Rex Milo being like, "Hey, your son's dead."
Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry.
Hey,
Howie.
You guys doing each other's voices.
I'm a war cleric.
I got some bad news.
You know, watch.
Why?
And your son's dead.
Your son,
And your son is.
he didn't make it.
And you're like, which one?
He's there as a favorite.
So yeah, he's a monk.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm gonna go with. We decided to go with the warrior of elements.
Yeah.
Warrior of the elements, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
I should have brought my phone because it's got all the shit on it.
Oh, it's all good. I'm terrible about setting you guys up for success on this too.
It's just on the browser. Just
Yeah, I know, but I had like RPG bot stuff that I wanted
I
to
see.
look at.
nice.
Yeah.
Shout out RPG Bots.
Shout out.
I really like what they do.
They have a nice little spread here. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
So at level 1, you do get these core monk traits. So there's like skill proficiencies that you get between acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, or stealth. And you get 2 of those to choose from.
I'm sorry. I was
Are
I
you
was
doing dex
refreshing.
or strength based?
It still says Altera
Oh, I got you.
on me. I refreshed it, but
Oops, all Terra.
Oops, all
oops,
Tara.
Altera.
Nice.
No,
It's our
no,
steampunk
please,
witch
please.
campaign.
Oh,
We're like, let's just all. We're gonna steal the idea.
What you want to do right there, buddy?
this magic moment.
Yeah, I got you, big guy.
Oh,
So easy to be the GM, they say.
I have no grace.
It's not.
it's not though.
Oh, is gonna get you.
Oh, you're
How you doing?
scared of
Oh, good.
the
How you
claw.
doing, baby?
I'm doing good.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Party trick.
And then class. There we go.
Awesome.
Boom.
Cool.
Cool.
Beans.
Cool.
Beans.
Beans.
Cool beans.
Beans.
Cool beans.
All right. So you see those
So
there? It should be under the core monk traits.
guy.
Drop down.
yeah.
Make this bigger. Here, I'm gonna make this a little bigger too, so you guys might be able to read it.
There we go. Oh, so I have to choose my proficiencies.
Yeah, they're just like, because you're a monk, you get like cool
Gotcha.
extra bonuses. You said you were going like grappler based, like if you're gonna
Yeah.
be dex, acrobatics, is probably a good way to go, or athletics.
I'm gonna go with acrobatics because that's based off of dex, right?
Dex based, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have another one there too. Stealth is also dex. History, insight, to see like, what's this dude up to? religion, history. Again, you guys are going to like some dungeony stuff, so like those knowledge stats aren't really throwaways. You might have some cool stuff to them.
Yeah.
Stealth, always useful. Remember, I don't tell you if you passed or failed, you'll find out narratively.
Right. I guess I'll just chance it on the stealth. I'll go with insight.
Go with insight, all right. From the Wayfarer.
Inside, alright.
And then you get a musical instrument or artisan's tools. Some bagpipes, I mean.
I think I get thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools. That's not on this one.
With the background.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, this is just from the monk side. So yeah, you already have thieves' tools, and then you can have any of these too. Glass blower, that's pretty dope. Jeweler, leather worker. You can just play the bagpipes.
Right? Well, let's go with bagpipes.
That's pretty fucking sick.
Bagpipes are bagpipes. Oh, bagpipes. I freaking love that.
How is he so sneaky but also so loud? How does he do that?
Oh, they said it was removed. That's funny. But they don't like that?
Nothing.
Oh, that's because that's from.
If you had the foot
'cause you already have
cam
it.
now.
So it's giving you insight and stealth from Wayfarer right now?
Oh, so I can choose something else?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can choose whatever you like.
History, athletics, or religion.
Oh, well, let's go with history.
History, eh? I remember how to play the bagpipes. All right, sweet. You get your unarmed strike options. Simple melee weapons also function similarly. Martial melee weapons that are light you can utilize getting these benefits. You can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be punching stuff.
So dope, yeah. That's the old monks. Monks never say that. The martial arts dice, you get a D6 instead of the normal damage on your unarmed strike. That goes up as you level. Unarmored movement, you move 10 extra feet if you're not wearing armor or wearing a shield, which is dope because you also get your wisdom modifier to your AC.
Hell yeah.
This uncanny metabolism, it's second level. Once per long rest, when you roll initiative, you can get all your focus points back. And then you also get some hit points equal to your monk level plus that number rolled on the D6. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Deflect attacks. When an attack hits you with bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, you can use a reaction to reduce that damage against you. 1d10 plus your dex modifier and monk level.
Ooh.
If you get that damage to 0, you can use a focus point to redirect some of the attack's force. If you do, a creature within 5 feet of you, if it was melee, or that was within 60 feet of you, if it's not behind total cover, was ranged, they succeed on a dex save, or they take damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts dice. So it's either like, whoosh, you like knock their projectile back, or redirect their melee. That's super cool. Giving you some fun stuff to do with your reaction.
Fun.
It's fun. You said for your subclass, you're going Warrior of the Elements.
Warrior of the Elements, yes.
Cool. We had talked a little bit about like, do you see it, the infusion of the tech augmenting that, or does the tech kind of like represent how you go about doing that?
Yeah, I don't want it to really come from Chronix himself. Like dwarves aren't necessarily super prone to magic.
Yeah.
So I wanted to kind of come from Thoricus and Tanara's smithing technique that they came up to, where they were able to fuse magic into armor.
Yeah.
So, but kind of have his own twist on it, which is why it's kind of out here in the Diesel Dynasty, working on his craft of turning that more technological and making it more potent magic.
Yeah, and it would be really valuable in this society too. Like it's like they've all been doing these like tinkering things on like standard smithing practices, infusing magic with it. The like combination of the elvish and dwarvish, traditions.
Right.
With that augmentation, you might be a little bit of like the first wave of like the potential of that kind of thing. That's dope.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Sweet. So you get like dope. You can reach 10 feet longer than normal with a focus point. And also your unarmed strikes can deal elemental damage, acid, cold, lightning, fire, or thunder.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I want him to have like gauntlets that channel the elemental energy into him so I can, you know what I mean? Like use electric punches and
This party's gonna be so
ice
sick.
chops and
That's cool.
Nice.
Chops.
fire
Heck
palms
yeah.
and
And sonic booms. You will gain the elementalism spell with utilizing your wisdom as the modifier. None of the rest are choices, so I'll just save a talk to about them before we go into the ability score improvement.
Okay.
You do get slow fall, so you can use that reaction. Since you kind of notice, it seems like in the design of this grappling, moving people around thing, that it will be an element of the game as well. So it's like, I'll be trying to push you off of stuff as well. And, so slow fall will definitely be used.
You will be getting shoved.
You get the double attack. You have extra attack, so when you use the attack action, you get 2 strikes.
Nice.
And then stunning strike, one of the best abilities. Once per turn, if you hit them with a monk weapon or an unarmed strike, you can use a focus point to stun them. They make a con save. If they fail, they get the stun condition until the start of your next turn, so they lose a round basically. If they save, their speed is halved until the start of your next turn. So it still sucks even if they save. And their next attack roll made by the target before that has advantage. Dude, I freaking love this idea of this techno monk. We have a techno witch, a techno monk. This is so cool. This is some of the fun of playing steampunky campaigns. You're gonna do pretty rad crap. So that gets us to your abilities, bruh.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, background. I don't think we did your ability scores with that. Oh yeah, we'll roll them first, and then you did go with Wayfarer.
Yes.
Yeah, so you get the lucky feat.
Lucky.
Lucky freaking Wayfarer. Did you have we had talked a little bit about how about that would navigate? You talked about maybe the sailor with the sand skiffs and stuff like that. Do you have an idea on where that Wayfarer background kind of has led you in this space?
I'm still trying to figure out, because I know that we ended the last one with Thorcus calling the exile, but I'm trying to figure out how that'll fit into this. If he's really in exile or not.
Yeah.
Or if he just kind of disagreed with Thorcus on something. He was like, fuck you, Dad.
Yeah.
I'm going to the desert.
I'm out. I'm going to the freaking
Take care of my kids. Peace.
All right. So at this point, we'll have your ability scores and then background effect to those, as well as your option to choose a feat or an API.
Oh, I need to roll?
We're going to need you to roll.
Moving on up. All right. We're doing D6s?
I will. Yeah, 46, and then give me, let me get a pen over here. I'm doing this dumb.
You know what else was dumb? Not bringing my water over there.
Bro.
I know. Over there.
Oh. Yes.
Man,
Dry.
super cold.
Why would our mouths be dry? All right.
like the Diesel
I'm over here.
Dynasty
I'm doing.
was
I'll tally these up for you. So go ahead. 46, and then
46s.
Yeah.
40 of them.
All right. 40. Ooh, that's 5, 5, 2, 1.
So that's a 12. That's a +1 modifier.
That is 6, 6, 4, 2.
Ooh, nice. 16. That's a +3.
Is a 6, 4, 3, 3.
All right, so that's a 13. That's a +1, but pretty close to a +2.
Ooh, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's a 12. So that's a +1 modifier.
Hey, I got a flush.
Dude, Drew usually rolls hot stats, and then he'll roll crap on Discord.
Right.
Dude, today he rolled a 1, Jake rolled a 1, Brenna and I both rolled 11s, which is just 2 1s.
It's just 2 1s.
I rolled a 1 today, I think.
Yeah, I think it was
One's gonna. Everybody's mad at some.
right. Oh, Everett hates me. How many more do I got, Bam?
2 more, buddy.
2 more. All right. 5, 5, 2, 2.
Nice, that's another 12 +1.
6, 6, 5, 4.
Oh, that's 17, baby.
All right.
So you do only have 2 stats that are odd, so the benefit of the 3 +1s
Don't talk
isn't
about my
quite as
stats
high.
like that.
But
They're perfectly
your
fine.
+2 +1 would give you 2 18s.
Right.
So Chronics, again, if you're a Dex-based monk, Dex is probably going to be your highest priority.
Yeah, I do Dex and Wisdom.
Dex
mostly,
and Wisdom
right?
for that, yeah. Yeah, Wisdom's going to increase your AC also, which
And then
is so dope.
Con is like tertiary.
Little extra hit points, yeah.
Need no con.
Yeah, that's the order of operation for me. So again, you could do the +2 +1, which would turn your 16 into an 18 and your 17 into an 18. So you'd have 2 +4s. Or you could do the +1 to 3, but only 2 of your stats would benefit from that.
Right. Let's do the 2 1.
All right, so we'll go 18, 18. Yeah, dude, you have dope stats. And then you wanted to go kind of in order of the wisdom first, right? 18. And then it's gonna do that crap over here. Well, let me just do it on your background real quick.
Let me get us out of some jam. I'm excited, yeah.
It's gonna be our go-ahead guy. Something's like ahead, and like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
Knuckle him up.
yeah, we'll do that way. And then we'll make your. This is my favorite part.
It's my favorite part. Do you want me
This is
back
my
in the chair?
favorite part.
Or do I stay here now that I've rolled?
So this will be.
We're making it up as we go.
Your choice is unoccupied.
I'm gonna stay here by my new seating buddy.
Oh, new friend.
New friend. Keeping it so tense.
Oh, God.
All right, so your wisdom, we've got set up where you have the two 18s. Next highest you said would be your con.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be the 13. So if you can find anything with a +1 dex modifier, you might go, not dex, I'm sorry, con bonus. It might go 13.
Wow.
And then you've got what, 3 12, so.
Yeah.
12. There's
Spread them around.
no dump stat there, buddy. 12, 12, 12.
This-
Nice. Yeah, this is tasty stats.
Tasty.
Tasty. Which does, now we go, see, this is what I mean. Like, it's weird that abilities are so late in this. I've never really understood that. So in your class, at 5, you were gonna go with a feat, right? That was something we had talked about.
Yeah.
Which one?
Grappler.
That's right, grappler feat.
Well,
Dope, dope. So that's your
monkey
API,
man.
it's your grappler. So that does increase your dex by 1 or strength by 1 to maximum.
Oh, then can we
Yeah.
can we just switch that other one to that 13 then?
Yeah.
Turn that up to a 14.
Turn
just
that to
crank
the 14.
that fucker up to 14.
Yeah. So 14.
13.
14.
Oh, actually, your dex is already jacked.
Oh.
I see what you mean, because I kind of hand waved that stat thing. I'm with it.
I mean, if you don't want to, for me, that's fine.
I mean, your stats are already really dope. Actually, no, if I'm hand waving, I'm hand waving. So 14, yeah.
Not the face.
I can
The
master
eyebrows.
override.
Over here. Scamp
And then
Jones.
we'll go.
Scamp Johnson.
Let's go the 18 there. Let's go the 18 there. And then I'll just throw an extra 1
Oh,
to your
God, I
con,
hate it
which
when I
makes
make
it
myself laugh.
14. There we go.
I hate that I'm so
All right, so I've got that applied class.
Shenanigans on this side of the table.
So also, when you
I've
hit a
been waiting 4
creature,
years for those guys.
you get the ability punch and grab when you hit a creature with an armed strike.
Yeah.
You use both the damage and the grapple option.
Booyah!
Once
That
per turn.
changed.
So it's like pop, punch, and also get a grapple on him. You have advantage on attack rolls against a creature that you're grappling.
So as long as I grab them and hold on to them,
Yup.
I just go to town.
Wally on that advantage. Yeah.
Dang.
It's
let him hit
hockey
you.
fights. It's like, oh, I got you. Jersey's coming over your head.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just don't let him get you. You just don't let him get you.
All
In this
right.
case, I will keep my gloves on though, so
He's
I can
gonna
do
get you.
elemental damage.
You got full glove. Yeah.
Also, like Rey Mysterio, fast wrestler, you don't have to spend the extra movement to move a creature grappled by you. Usually, you have to like use double that costs like a 2-per-1 ratio. You just whatever move you have, that's how far you can move somebody that's grappled by you. If it's your size or smaller, so big boys don't.
Right, if they're large or huge, then it doesn't apply
I'm
there.
gonna not
but
add it here because I
anything
added it
medium
later.
and down.
Does Thorkis have any children or grandchildren that are really big, like tall?
Just say there is elven blood there somewhere, so I guess one of them could have cranked out.
Looks like potatoes, yeah.
Just real tall and
Tall
skinny.
king
It's
queen.
like
Lumbers around,
Wants
just
to be
doing
an
his
artist.
thing. Yeah. He's just doing
want
his
to
thing in a
fight.
forest somewhere.
grow a beard. I've been trying so hard. Everyone has braids in their beards, and this is all I got.
I just want to paint.
I want to
I paint pictures of people with beards. I don't want one.
Oh, you know, my name is Simon.
I do drawings.
I draw rings. Rings and I'm Simon, and that's all I want in life.
Simon Onyx Heart.
Simon.
Aw.
Well,
I'd buy a sketch.
I'm working on a voice line.
Yeah, it's nice. Just promise.
All right, Min-Maxer, what languages are you going to choose? All
Important
right, guys,
decision.
there's 5 of us. There's only 10 languages.
I'm gonna.
Dwarvish.
I was gonna say I'm gonna take Dwarmish.
Dormish.
Yeah, Dwarven I already get, right? Common I already get.
Common you get, Dwarven you have to take now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, I got you on there.
I'm just gonna.
I got one left. Now Nicole took Draconics. You don't need to.
Yeah, I took Draconic, you don't need to, and I took Orc.
Gnomish would make sense if you're dealing with like the tinkers that are augmenting.
That's why I
you.
said Dwarmish, because I was like, I was gonna take Dwarvish.
I didn't get the joke. I'm sorry.
Dwarven and
It's on me.
what's the other one? Gnomish.
Gnomish, yeah. Yeah, Gnomish is probably going to be a pretty hot language in the old Diesel Dynasty.
Pretty
A bunch of like devil hopped up, soulless.
Everyone's
And it kind of makes.
everyone.
Oh no, that's halflings that
speaking
get
Gnomish
lucky.
right
There I
now.
go.
I was like, yeah, it makes sense because I got that lucky from Wayfair. But
Yeah, you get this dwarven toughness though, where you get 1 extra HP every level. That's
guy.
kind of sweet.
oh, you mean
Tough guy over here.
Got dark vision.
guy.
A lot of dark vision in the party right now.
so much dark vision.
Resistance to the poison damage and advantage on poison conditions. So
Yeah,
and
resistance
you're
to
stoned
poison.
cunning. Well, actually, this is pretty cool. It's a bonus
It's like
action.
stone sense almost, right?
Yeah. You get tremor sense. So you get a really good ability for 10 minutes. So you must be on a stone surface, but you guys will be going into dungeons, so that's cool.
Sand counts as like particles of stone.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I might call you on that, but we'll see. All right, Chronix, we've got your powers and everything built out. Anything else that you want to consider before we move on? Hit points.
I'll be rolling for those.
Of course, you'll be rolling for them. All right, I'm bringing
rolling
this.
for those.
Honestly, this is one of my favorite parts. Like they don't know if I rolled good or not.
D10s or D8s?
It's your monk d8s. So your first one will be max. So don't worry. The first one that you rolled would be an 8. But
Plus con, which is plus 2.
I'm making you nervous.
Plus,
no.
plus the dwarven toughness.
Yeah, you'll be getting extra hit points every time too. So freaking cool. All right, you ready? We're doing this 4 times.
I'm so used to looking at that one.
Yeah, I know. It's a funny,
be like-
it's a funny switchover. Yeah.
All right, so we roll
First
it.
roll d8. Go for it.
All right. And 3. I'm gonna take yours.
5.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
All right. Trust your instinct.
I'm gonna take mine.
What is it?
It's an 8.
Are you sure?
Bold move. Yeah, bold strategy.
Smart.
Let's see if that one works out.
All right, next.
Oh, it's a 5. I'm gonna take mine.
I had a 4, so good job.
Yeah.
And, one more.
Oof. Come on, Pinky. Let's do it.
I forgot my joints over here.
It's a 6. I'm gonna take it.
I had a 7. Sorry about that. All right.
It's all right. It's
only one.
James,
That's not bad.
32 though. 32 raw off base plus the 1 per level, so 5 more, and your con modifier. So yeah, you'll have a pretty dope.
I'll have some hit points.
bro. All right, and then that's honestly at that point I think we've handled the statistical side of Chronix Onyx Heart.
Yeah.
Yay!
We got the math out of the way.
All right, I'm gonna need some d20s from you remaining players. Who's gonna be up next?
friends.
Who's next? Who's next?
Who's next? Who's up?
Who's up? Who's up?
Hey.
I did.
Oh.
And you too?
No, different this time.
Different but still terrible.
I got to 4.
Wait, I went the wrong.
7.
I got a 5. So
Also bad.
We need to go.
like doo-doo butter.
Yay.
Rolling like doo-doo butter.
What's your name?
Mud butt.
Mud butter.
Oh yeah.
My
What's your
character's name is.
What's even your name?
What's
bro?
even your friggin' name?
All right, so Jake, you're up.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll boom. Here, we're going here.
I'm ready to wait.
I can't copy your notes if
down.
it's your turn.
And wait.
That's good.
Oh yeah, hit me with your name now.
Wait it
while I'm
down.
here.
Hit me with your name now.
Nice.
Winrick Ten Whistle.
Oh my God, spell this.
Spell that.
Quinric.
Yeah.
Oh, C.
Ten Whistle. Tenwhistle.
Whistle.
Whistle.
Winrick
Nice.
10 Whistle. All right, I'm gonna jump over onto the other side here.
Winrick.
Quinric. QT if we're friendly.
Yeah. I'll call you a cutie.
Look at this.
There he goes.
Cutie pie over here.
Hey,
There he
come on,
goes
Mr.
again.
Cutie. Ow.
How
All
dare.
right.
He used to be.
See, Proxy
Now he's
gets
just
it.
cute.
See, the problem is
pie.
I goad my players because taking the average plus your con modifier is like, look, and I love math. It's the mathematically smartest way to go, but I ridicule them mercilessly if they don't roll because I love rolling dice. Like I go old. I've been playing this game for 30 years, so I love the dice rolling
Always gonna
side.
roll.
Yeah. But I like to challenge you with it.
Speaking for everybody.
That's right, Nicole. You tell them.
Nicole's been drinking fucking.
Plus, I think I offset it
this
by
whole time.
also.
Gotta roll.
All right.
Thanksgiving is tough.
That is. Coffee's just bourbon.
Bourbon.
Yeah.
It's
coffee, damn it.
I'm out.
Oh my god. This is...
All right, Quenric, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I'm the proud owner of the Bamboozling Boutique in Alterix. Alterox. Almost got it.
Alterox.
As a graduate of the Fizzbibble Academy.
All right, yeah, Fizzbibble Academy, dope. So we had talked about potentially them being the patron of this party group. So that does feed right into like having agency with them, knowing them a little bit. That kind of helps me kind of like what got you guys together. Like I said, you've probably worked together before or are very familiar with each other. We don't necessarily need to do like, hi, how do I know you thing at this point in the story. So, and you were looking at armor, right?
Yeah, Artificer Armorer.
Armor, nice.
So he's more of a technological tailor. It's like a really nice suit shop with a bunch of hats and
Dope.
Okay.
ties and clothing items, but they're kind of steampunky out. They all have like some surprise
Dapper Zapper.
features, yeah.
Sweet, so kind of like a little double, like a little James Bond, a little Iron Man,
And a lot of gnome.
and a lot of gnome. Yeah.
And a whole lot of gnome.
What's the name of your place again?
The Bamboozling Boutique.
Bam.
Oh my gosh.
And one thing, and this will be, I don't know if it matters or not, if it's just more like lore spice, but he always wears two of his inventions. He's got his long sleeves and his high-rise pants. So he's like medium height, even though he's a gnome. He
Nice.
just has like arms and legs that are, so he's a tall-ass gnome.
He's like Inspector Gadget.
He's wiry.
But I think based off of some of the armor features, that could still work.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because you've
Wise.
got like the infusions, the arcane armor.
I don't think anyone can throw me out of my armor. So it's like,
Yeah.
I say when.
Yeah, and you guys know me. I'm a sucker for the narrative. Like we can do, as long as it doesn't like override any of the specific rules of the game. I'm all about like, you can say whatever you want, and then we just pass it through the mechanical advantage that you would have. So armor model. Arcane armor, cool. All right, so sweet, the armor artificer. First thing that comes to you is the proficiencies that you have based on this
say it
class.
one
Do you have those
time
chosen? Arcana, really good useful for dungeons, like figuring out how the magic of a thing it works or functions. History, obvious. Investigation, determining the nature by which things work, not just seeing if they are there. That's more perception. Investigation is like trying to find like a deeper amount of information from what is present. Medicine, natural healing stuff. Nature, questions.
Nature.
Not a ton of nature in this campaign. It's a lot of volcanoes. But maybe there would be nature rules to determine volcano stuff. Perception, seeing things, and sleight of hand, kind of hiding things. Any of those jump out to you?
I think he's very much fascinated by the way these things work and again, kind of the magic infusion, just because that's the way this world works.
Yeah.
But definitely like the way like this gear goes here. But if it goes here, then I think he's very much like that detail oriented.
Sweet. It's like investigation.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. And then you got on that nature, I'd say like Arcana does kind of suit the background, but you still have another choice in there as well. Perception, sleight of hand, nature, medicine, history, Arcana.
I think Arcana's got, that
Arcana's
fits
just so good. And again, I like to let you guys know as a DM, I lean on Arcana more than probably any other intelligence check. So, and then you get one set of artisans tools. Any specific one of those stick out to you?
Tinkerers, baby!
Tinkerers. Where's that little tinker at?
Where's that little tinkerer?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this for
Are you like Inspector Gadget?
But I think that actually comes with the class. Yeah, because you have
That big
magical
walk he
tinkering.
does is the best.
You get like specialty one beyond Tinker's tools, like a brewer, a glass blower, a painter, a wood carver, weaver. That you get like one additional.
Well, since he's a tailor, I think Weaver.
Oh yeah, weaver,
Yeah.
that's dope.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Weebwas.
Weaver.
So you get magical tinkering. These are some of these things that are really cool things that you do that can be like, when you're trying to make decisions, can make a decision tough. You and I can go over some of these. I've made a lot of artificers, but it's cool. You can create little objects that do cool things. Touch a tiny non-magical object and use an action. You can make it shed bright light. You can make it emit a recorded message that can be heard 10 feet away. So there's like fun story type solutions to problems that way. Or leaving a message for somebody coming behind you. The object continuously emits your choice of an odor.
That's our first like mascot of this group is the Stinky Rock.
The Stinky Rock.
Stinky rock.
It's the old Stink Rock.
Yeah,
Give him the old
you just
stink
activated
rock.
my Stink Rock. Up to 10 feet away, or a visual effect. It lasts indefinitely, and you can have multiple objects up to a certain amount based on your intelligence modifier. So yeah, there's all Stink Rock obviously is going to be one of them. You cast through your spells. Artifice is cool. The magic the way you describe the way your magic works is it's almost as if you've built magic. So there could be an element of magic to it. You know, we use this magic thing too, but it's fun to, you know, if you have spider step, it's not that, you know, like real spider webs cast, you pull magic from the Ganjaria weave, but rather you've like built a thing that does that or use things creatively in a way that does that. So it's always fun to describe your
Like that
spells.
bad guy in Wild Wild West, like the big robo spider.
Yeah.
Of everything that movie did wrong, big half-man spider guy was.
Yes. Yes.
Nailed it.
Killed that.
Wild
Your
West.
spell casting goes through your intelligence. You're a pretty pure caster in the sense that you can cast ritual spells. You get to infuse items, which infusions you know are like selected from a big list. Have you gone over these at all, or is this one that you and I need to?
Gone over what the spell list?
The infusions.
I was gonna hang tight on that. And look a
Okay,
little
cool.
deeper
Yeah,
into it.
that's one. Like, I can kind of explain. Like, there's a lot of options there. There's really not a wrong option, but there are some that are just so good it's hard to pass up on. Your specialty is that you are an armorer, which is dope. Artificer specialist.
That is dope.
Armorer.
I have a feeling we could be best friends.
You're always
Right tool for the job. You can pretty much create any kind of tools that you need.
It's that meme that's like in every timeline I'll find you.
being best friends.
Yeah, in every.
No, Vancouver by night. That is me. I'm very handsome now.
It's Bake McClealer, apparently. Bake McClealer. Bake McClealer, Lawboard. That's me. Lawboard.
Lardboard. Lardboard.
Jake, are you drunk? What's happening?
Everybody.
The coffee.
The holidays.
Don't drink the coffee.
It's like, God, I just got water.
Coming from
Drink
inside.
fucking coffee.
Drinking.
So as armor, you get this cool arcane armor. You've led to making armor conduit for your magic. That kind of synergizes with Drew. And you can turn your armor into arcane armor, giving you smith's tools. If the armor has a strength requirement, you don't need it. Kind of like a power armor. Spellcasting focus, you don't need to be holding it, which is cool. Frees a hand for things like shields. The armor can't be removed against your will, unless you're the boss of like Iron Man 3. It covers your entire body, or you can retract it. We can deal with like you've done this to other armors too, just for like narrative function. That's super cool. Cool. The armor replaces missing limbs, functionally bringing a limb back. So you can do all kinds of cool stuff in there.
Don't worry, guys.
Who needs an arm? Who needs a hand?
And then
lighter over there too? Is there
the
a
different
white, terrible
types. Which
lighter
one was
over
that? What did I just do?
Lighters.
That's what
Lighters?
I'll do.
Were you going Guardian or Infiltrator for your armor model?
That one's tough.
That is tough.
I'm still really debating that one.
That's also like you can kind of see where the group is at. You know what I mean? Like if they need a little more damage or like diversity and power and stuff, the Infiltrator's a little stronger. Guardian helps the like melee tankiness of the group a little bit, being able to get temporary hit points, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to have that locked in yet, but that is a tough call.
That's a really tough one because they both have like so many cool perks and features. So I'm just like,
Yeah. The extra attack is cool. That's uncommon for a caster at this level. So you get 2 attacks on the attack action. And then at that point, we're kind of at stats. So this is cool. You're doing like a butler. Yours and Drew's character is kind of synergized in the sense of like somebody working through this smithing he has and augmenting magic into it. You do it on your own or with them. Not to say that you guys have to do that, but that is a cool place for it. Or at least just being around that same area. Yeah, Guardians are super tanks. Good catch, Coffee. That kind of around the Fizzbibble Academy, so But yeah, I like this tailor idea. Also, like devils like love that kind of stuff, so I might.
They love good clothes.
Yeah, they do.
Who doesn't?
They freaking love it.
Amen.
All right, and then yeah, your infusions again. It's going to be like you'll choose items and give them certain abilities, or you can affect like your party's armor or your spell focus. There's like cool little. It's like little buffs that you get that make artificers super dope.
Is Stink Rock an option on there? Can we whistle in Stink Rock?
Stink rock.
Stink Rock will be from your little tinker guys. One of your it'll be a permanent infused item. You'll have Stink Rock. But yeah, so at that point we kind of get to stats. Or no, background. Did you want to do background?
Oh, background. I was between Sage and Cloistered Scholar. I don't know if one fits better with Fizzbibble or not.
I mean, the cloister would kind of imply like it's Fizzbibble's cloister. Sage is kind of more like on the nose. Is there one that you prefer for it over the other? They both get magic initiate.
I was kind of liking both of them. I just was curious if I could get your
I would say
input on
Sage
it.
fits the mind of like they're not closed off to the other stuff. They're just trying to hyper prove that you don't need devil magic to enhance artifice.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, Sage. I think Sage is the way.
Sage is
Look, guys, I'm just doing magic.
You do get
over
magic
here.
initiate, so
Not
you get an
talking
origin
about, not
feat.
once.
You get 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell from the wizard list.
Wizard list, okay.
Yeah. And it would probably run off your intelligence because that's your key stat for those classes. If you have thoughts on those spells, I can put them in now, or that can be with our powwow before our 0.5.
Yeah, I'll do my homework on that one.
Cool. Wow. And then, and again, it's fun. Like artificers are some of the classes. I'll take spells like I almost never would, just because there's like a really funny way for me to explain how it happens.
That's the creative element of like, how is this a technological thing?
Yeah.
Right. Like,
and it can change all the time. That's what's fun too. Like you don't have to. I mean, honestly, all your spells can, just so you never feel locked in.
I'm excited. I'm a bit daunted, but I wanted to be a new class for each chapter.
Yeah.
And this one was one I looked at. I was like, he's scary. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm glad I did Molly as an artificer when it was kind of the introductory to this, because I was like, oh, this is complicated.
I'm here for it though. I was pretty intimidated by
fun.
Wizard for Mark.
And you can change.
Because with all that spell management, I'm like, oh,
You did great though.
That was a fun one.
You did so good. We're so proud of you.
We can all do anything because
Oh, and
we
you can
have each
change your
other.
armor model whenever you finish a short or a long rest. So you can go between Guardian and Infiltrator depending on like what is needed.
My
That's
summer
cool.
wear and my winter wear.
That's a good catch, Grum. Thank you.
It's my fall look.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do stats, bro.
You all right? Roll them.
46.
Rolly.
Zip. No, please get higher than 7.
Yeah, let's go.
Jake.
Zip.
All right, you're gonna do this
so
6 times, my friend.
Roll.
Zip. Zip. Oh my god. Good luck.
We're
counting on you.
Let's see. Got a 2, a 2, a 3, and a 3.
Oh,
That's rough.
Okay.
that's an 8. That's a -1.
That's probably gonna be
Well, it wasn't a
strong. I don't think he's very strong, guys.
Good old 5E's. Like you want to dump that in straight.
2, 6, 3, 5.
All right, so it's a 14. Nice. It's +2.
That's better.
That's
better.
Let's go. We're getting there. We're building.
Yeah. Fire it.
5, 5, 4, 1.
Nice. 14. That's a +2.
Okay. 6, 4, 1, 5.
All right, so that's a nice 15. That's a +2, but it's close to a rollover to a +3.
Right, we're getting there.
If only we
Magic
just
fingers.
push that all. Just
You know, if something gave you a +1, you say.
Help him.
6, 4, 4, 2.
Nice. 14. That's another +2. You're pretty good at a lot of stuff.
Go.
And then one more. This is your last one.
So nice of him to say. He said I'm good at a lot of stuff.
Oh.
3, 2, 1, 3.
Another 8.
Did it.
So you're really good at some things, and 2 things you're not that great.
Really bad at 2 things.
All right, so with the stat there, so you're kind of in the similar boat. You only have 1 odd stat, so it would make sense to do a +2, +1 somewhere, which would give you like either you can turn one of those 8s into a 0, get rid of the negative effect, or boost something you're going to be good at. I tend to recommend going that way because the things you're bad at you don't use a lot.
Where's intelligence at? Is that one on right now?
Right now, your intelligence is a 15, so if you did the +2, it'd be a 17, and then if there was a feat or ability that gave it +1, it could go to 18, or you could just do +2 to a 14, making it a 16, and turn that other 15 into a 16.
What are you gonna do, Scamp?
I think he's very much an intelligence-based character, so I think boost that.
Yeah. So we'll go, I'm gonna put that as the 17, or no, I'm sorry. +1, so that'll be a 16, and then your other 14 turns into a 16.
Cool.
Oh boy.
And then you can either choose your API to boost his intelligence at level 4, or take a feat, depending on how that goes. So that would mean, sorry, I'm also jumping around. We'll go boom. It's going to be +2, +1.
Well,
And it's going to be intelligence is +2.
In the trash. He's back. The fly's back.
It is.
I thought you killed him, Drew.
Yeah.
You killed him. I buried him myself.
He must have had an accomplice.
So actually, yeah, at level 4, are you planning to take a feat or increasing your stats? Because with that 18 you have now, if you did the API, you could get your intelligence up to a 20, which is as high as you can go without magic.
Yep.
Can you see it on here?
What's that? Oh no, that's all.
You got it?
Yeah.
Can you see it okay? All right.
Boom, so that'll get you up to a 20 on the
Handsome
intelligence.
ASIDO.
Wow.
Sweet.
It's rare.
And then you said your spell selection. We'll do spells and the infusions together before 0.5.
Perfect.
And then we've gone over those things. And yeah, that was one thing that was cool. The arcane armor you can change, so you don't have to be stuck with one or the other. So
That's neat.
You can go in
That's
between
fun.
them after a short rest, even. So that's super cool.
Hell yeah.
And then what you were gonna go? We did background. I'm just sorry, double checking things. Boom. And then your species.
Speechy.
Oh, he's a no.
He's a gnome.
Gnome.
Yes.
No.
I freaking
You
love
don't know.
I
gnomes.
should have known.
Dark vision. Gnomish lineage. What kind of gnome are you?
I think rock.
Rock gnome.
Rock no.
Rock no.
You get mending and mending, of course.
Everyone
that's
a
perfect.
gnome except for the two of us.
I'm a gnome.
That's great.
You get mending. You also get a little tiny
I'm a
clockwork
dwarf.
device.
Okay.
He's a fire starter.
We could fire
You get a
starter.
spell from your lineage. What about languages? So you're gonna know Gnomish.
Somewhat diverse.
Gnomish comes with the
Yeah,
territory.
well, it doesn't come. It's you don't have to know Gnomish. You can be a gnome that doesn't know Gnomish.
I don't know him.
I don't know.
Gnomes aren't buying.
No.
He runs a store there, so he's Gnomish for sure.
Okay, and then what about you? Also have common
Japanese,
already.
and I still get
Okay.
shit for not knowing Japanese.
Common Gnomish. Yeah, perfect.
And then common you get for free, so you have still one more to choose. Goblin, orc, like I said, that's a little bit more of the Devouring Waste area. Not necessarily specifically, but they're around as well. But halflings, not as many in this area. A lot of them are more towards Sativon, but there are some.
Would you know Boxo? Like, would you do dealings with Boxo
I
ever, do you
feel
think?
like
So
it.
you might know.
Boxer does make it up this way, yeah.
Ah, perfect.
You guys perfect.
Wow. No, I hate doing Boxo's voice, except
Oh no!
Oh no, he's amazing.
my favorite.
Never mind.
All right, that gets us to, there we go. We've done abilities. I'll input them manually, so don't worry about them. Which brings us to hit points. They're also D8s.
D8s.
Yeah, it's same as every other person so far.
Nicole, what you been doing over there? Now that you've had, you got done first. What have you been up to?
Well, I'm following along. I
D8.
can't see, so I'm on the my
D8, you'll roll
iPad
4 times.
following
We'll do
along.
one at a time.
I have a picture that I put on my profile.
Oh,
Got a little picture in temporary
Little
inspo photo as we work on her actual design.
like a Pinterest board.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a picture?
It's a picture.
Yeah, it's like a Pinterest board.
It's like a picture. It's like a temporary picture. That's what I've been doing.
All right, Quinrick. I of course left my paper over there. I'm gonna get it.
Bye.
Hey, there he goes.
So remember me like this.
Don't perceive me.
Remember me as the guy who brought the paper the first time.
Stop perceiving me right now.
No, I passed my stealth check.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So you get max on the first one, so you'll have an 8 on that first roll. Second one, you can choose yours and mine.
Mine.
What do you got?
6.
Oh, so did I, so great.
Wow.
Great.
We all everyone wins.
All right, boom.
Mine.
What do you got?
7.
I also had a 7. This is
Holy shit! What is this?
What is happening?
crazy.
You got
All right, 2 more.
Yours.
7.
2.
All right, 1 more.
Oh, it hurt. Oh, goodness.
The smolder.
Oh.
What What do you got?
6.
I had a 2, so good job.
Yeah,
Good
no
job. Those are
fails,
good
no
rolls.
whammies. Good job.
34, that's a stout little rock gnome. Plus your con modifier, so that'll all go up. And then on your ability scores, since I'm here right now, you were going to generation method.
Those are little like scritchy.
Those are those little. When I have, if I'm working on like office stuff, I always go, no. That's one, and I'll like suddenly catch myself like, you've done that like 12 times recently. That's like if I'm on the phone. Yeah, what's that? All right. So yeah, intelligence is your highest stat. That's the one basically like it was a 16, it turned into an 18, and then at 4th level you made it a 20.
Whoa, big brain.
20.
Wow.
20. And then yeah, that's okay.
Smarty pants.
Boom.
Smack.
So smack.
Wicked smack.
Basically do it this way.
Wicked smack. Rex Milo was not.
He's a technological
Far cry from Rex Milo.
It was really funny, yeah. Next, secondary stats, that goes a little either way. If you're going Guardian, if you're going to take on a little more of the tank role, Constitution becomes a little higher. But Dexterity also for going earlier in Initiative or, Infiltrator. Yeah, that's right. Like, technically you have a 16 and a 15 to use, so, you know, those could both, the 16 would give you a +3 bonus. Those would be the strongest.
Ooh.
Which would give you more hit points if it was con. For a defender, since they're so tanky, I might put it in con, but you can put them wherever.
Wherever you
Wait,
want.
did you just say he could put it wherever he wants?
I did.
Put wherever
You're
I
the
want.
one who made it
never
dirty.
means that.
Anywhere he
Never
wants.
means that.
Anytime. Yeah, so you hand me the X card. Sorry. Please stop. Please don't do this anymore.
Defender.
Defender.
So we'll go Guardian. So we'll bump the con up.
16.
Guardian.
That will be a 15 there, which will give you, so you still have a 14 to put out, and then the other 2 things are going to not be great at.
Really
Those are the 2
bad.
eights, yeah.
Quite bad.
It's not so bad.
Why?
I do like the idea of you having like an 8 charisma, and that's why you have like really nice clothes. Like, doesn't matter.
products speak for
look how
themselves.
fly I look, yeah.
Right. I don't have to be nice to you. I sell awesome shit. That's why you came here, right?
So we can keep charisma. Dump stack for sure.
Charisma,
I
strength.
think that's funny.
And then your wisdom would be
I'm here to
14.
waste our
Still
time
pretty
and
wise.
buy awesome shit. Okay, great.
Oh, it's like Miranda from The Devil Wears Prada, like where she's like she's like really mean and like yeah. Or she's like florals, revolutionary, or like whatever you know. Her.
You know, like in Love Actually.
Well, just like
Just like in Love Actually.
because I've seen The Devil Wears Prada also.
Actually.
Somebody just said something really nice about me and I got distracted by it. Oh. I got the Mercer swag going.
swag.
Are you kidding?
Imagine.
Send me that text
That
message.
is high praise. That's high praise.
Screenshot it.
You know, what's up? I mean, like, maybe we hung out. We didn't. We never did. I was pretty close to it one time, though. I think we'd hang out.
Did he
like,
know?
No.
He
I keep getting
was
closer every time.
unaware.
Petting their little dog.
presence.
They have a cute little dog. But thank you. Hang out all the time and say nice things about me, whatever you want. And everybody else. Look how awesome.
You belong
everybody
here
is.
now.
Yeah, welcome in. You're in the circle now. You've done it.
Incoming.
One of us. One of us. One of us. All right.
Lighters.
Ladders up to complimenting your DM. It's a good thing to do if you're playing D&D. Be like, you get extra experience.
What? We're all level 6 now? Awesome! Yay!
Thanks, Weed.
Thanks, Weed. Weed, you've done it again.
Saving the day.
All right, guys. We've got 2 characters yet to build.
We got roll.
When Rick Tin
we wanna
Whistle's
take a
in the house.
10-minute intermission?
Well, I was going to have us roll the D20s, not say what we got.
Oh, shit.
All right, so there we go. Last 2 left.
Okay,
Go ahead
I'm
and roll 'em.
switching a die.
Give me a real expressive face.
Are we not allowed to know either? Do we keep ourselves in
We don't get
suspense?
to
You don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know.
I won't look.
Okay.
roll.
Oh, here, let me take off my glasses. I won't get
Three.
thing.
And that's where we'll pick it up after intermission, guys. So we're going to do a 10-minute intermission. Check out all this incredible fan-submitted art, as well as our amazing artificer, Vlad Kolnick, with over 100 pieces of art submitted. The original music all created for the show by the brilliant Sandy Stein. And we do 10 minutes, refill your waters if you're playing along. You can also re-roll other things that need rolling, not just dice. You know what I'm saying?
Your ankle.
And then pee, probably. We're all probably going to pee too. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll make 2 more freaking characters. And we'll see you in 10 minutes. This one's for you. Intermission. buds to WeeDnD, the pod positive live tabletop role-playing experience. We have been making us just one of my favorite assemblies of people so far. This party's gonna be so badass. 3 of our 5 characters for this next chapter.
What do we have so far?
We've got a...
Sorry, I was eating an Oreo.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting to be called on so soon.
hard to
We
be-
have a tiefling lore bard warlock
Yeah.
named Altera Reno.
And she's a techno witch.
Yeah, she's steampunk, techno witch.
techno
Yeah,
witch,
steampunk. Wow. You're very cool.
We've got...
Quinn, what? I'm good.
I did check. I was not muted. I'm not muted. You're welcome.
What? Gino Fox gifting out 5 subs.
Hey.
Brennan.
Your hair might be covering your.
Sharing that bud love.
Oh yeah, all letters up to that.
Appreciate you, friend. Aw. All right, sweet. And then we've got Quinn. What was it?
Quinn Rick Ten Whistle, the gnomish artificer armorer. Yeah.
Yeah. Part. What was it? We said part Iron Man, part Inspector Jack. What was the
Something.
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget.
I think it was like a fancy suit line.
Jack.
You named like something classy.
You're an Armani-er.
Who's
Armani-er?
Inspector Jack? Is that one of your characters?
Inspector Jagged.
Yeah. Inspector Jack.
Hey, you said Jagged.
Be the DM, they said. Your friends will listen.
It's just too funny. You said a funny thing.
Your move, jacket.
There it is.
That sounds like bad. to
Yeah, it
say.
does.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
not-
like
yeah,
it.
like, wait, I'm allowed. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we did. Before we went to intermission, we cliff hung on the results of our roll for
Hanging
who is
on the
going
cliff.
next.
Yeah.
Ladies,
I didn't look. I don't know.
I didn't look either. This is like a genuine, we're all in this together. What'd you roll?
5.
5! Are you serious?
We have a roll off.
Oh
Ladies, one more D20 roll.
Yeah, I'll stuck to that.
Fine, it's up. 1 in 400 chance of that happening.
After we smoke.
Okay.
I was that's insane.
All right. You have to make your characters at the same time.
Jesus Christ.
So everybody roll. You
Speak at
just-
the same time.
No, I don't want that.
No.
That hurts me.
Please.
No, please.
Go.
16.
12.
All right. I respect the game.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
here we
nice.
go. I'm gonna hop over.
I wanted it to be the same again so bad.
I know, that was magic would have
Wait,
been
didn't
real.
it just go?
The fly just hit me in the
Oh, no,
face. Oh my
This
God.
fly.
This
I was
fly.
editing all the. We did an
It's a
original
different
works
fly.
group here all day yesterday. I was like editing the
avenge
video
the
and doing
first.
stuff. This fly was like trying to live in my mouth, so I'm sorry.
trying to kiss you.
It was all the time. I finally was like, maybe we should go steady or
Maybe we
something.
should
like,
just-
let's just call this
see
what
where
it
this
is.
goes.
It just hit.
Let's just call
You
this
should
what it
subscribe
is.
to the Twitch, then you can just always live in all of our mouths.
Yeah. Do it. Subscribe.
Where is
or
he?
go over to patreon.com/WeeDnD. All right,
Make-
Abby.
make
I'm going to
space.
pop you in over here. Now, are we, you said you were going with the artificer slide, right? There. Sweet. I'm just going to set the one thing we've talked about here so it's done.
And then I can just keep refreshing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And specialist. Oh, I got that. Okay, cool. So I will now jump over. Do you have your name?
Yes, I do. Let me bring stuff over.
Everybody get your pencils.
Yeah.
Say it right or they'll butcher you over it.
Well, I have a name and a stage name,
Yes.
actually.
Oh, you do.
So I'll give you my government name first,
please.
and that's Muriel Nettlepot.
M-U-R-I-E-L?
Yes. And then Nettle, Nettle, pot.
I know
all
how
one
to spell
word.
pot.
Okay, I thought you were pretty good at that one.
It's the show.
But that's not the name that you'll know me by.
AKA.
I am Whizbump. WHIZZBUMP.
All right, so this throws back to
Yes.
one of the oldest
bump, yeah.
jokes in Weed&D. We played a little campaign primer when we were testing like how to film and do all this stuff. And at one point, this guy reached under the bed and he pulled out like porn. And then we talked about this whiz pump gnome that is like the leading adult material model. Now, this was 750 years ago, plus maybe 125 years, so like 825 years ago. Doesn't mean it can't be the same one. Also doesn't mean it can't be a legacy.
No, there's a legacy.
So-
It's a name that gets passed down, like a
Dope.
house name, like a drag name. It gets
Yes.
slightly changed over the years. I'm Whiz Bump.
Whiz Bump.
Yeah.
That's right. Whiz Bump. Yeah.
But
Whiz
no,
Bump was
but
the original.
I had like a mother in the industry, and she gave me my name. You know.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna hop over there. We'll do the rest of this. But you were saying you were gonna go alchemist. Please describe the concept for this character because I love it.
Yes. So, she's a model of all sorts, not just the adult industry. She's had her past and her roots there, though. Don't worry. But she is more known as like an influencer, like a model, and she creates all of these like lotions and beauty creams that she like slaps her image on and like sells to her fans.
Yes.
And so I'm thinking about going the alchemist
Dope.
route.
Yeah, and as part of that alchemist class, you get to like make these weird experimental potions. We can just play it as it's like your little like different
Yeah.
makeups and stuff, the infusions. That's freaking.
Well, and she learned how to make the potions from her family. They're herbalists, like sort of like apothecary
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
So I'm gonna be a forest gnome. I'm thinking so sort of like raid. Hello.
The worst of
Yeah, we got a raid. The worst of time. Oh wait, the raid helmet's all the way over here.
All the way.
Come get it. Oh God.
Raid helmet. Raid helmet. There we go. Yeah. Worst of times. Welcome in, friends. New buds to the show. Please, anybody bringing their party our way, definitely throw them a follow. Good friends. We appreciate
Or
it.
else.
We always raid out as well. We continue the love. Boom. Okay.
We're building characters today. Welcome.
Yeah, we're making
welcome
our
in.
characters for our next chapter right now. So here we go. Let me get into.
Beautiful freaks.
Beautiful
Look at
free.
you, wonderful freaks.
Beautiful freaks.
Stay golden, pony boy.
The beautiful
Nicole's
free.
got her own
Is it weird
campaign
when I
over
don't
there.
do it?
Whiz bum.
Whiz bump.
Is it weird if I don't move my
Muriel
Yeah.
Nettlepie.
But please don't call me that.
Not the alcoholic. It's the other guy.
Yeah.
Welcome in, guys. A lot of new first-timers coming in. Great to see you. All right, Muriel, we're cooking up and you said your species.
Please
were
don't
gonna
use my government name.
Sorry,
It's Whiz Bump.
Whizbump.
Thank you.
You're very
Trademark.
welcome. I would never.
Trademark. I paid for the trademark.
You said you're going forest gnome.
Yes.
Cool. Let's see here. This lineage, forest gnome. Dope. You get minor illusion from that. Speak with animals. You can cast it equal to your proficiency bonus, and you get them all when you finish a long rest. Cool. You get minor illusion also. That's going to be super cool for the kind of Indiana Jones dungeon death. So you are a small creature. Your speed is 30. You have dark vision. So far, everybody has dark vision. So pressure's on you, Brenna.
Nice.
Gnomish cunning, so good. Advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. So good.
It's all right. You got 4 people with you.
The ultimate.
All right, so there we go. And then class, we built you out as a artificer, alchemist. You do get proficiencies in some skills through that. And what about your background? Acolyte, artisan, charlatan, criminal, entertainer, farmer, guard, guide, hermit, merchant. Entertainer kind of does fit the fizzbang.
Yeah, I'm thinking between entertainer or farmer because farmer is sort of like where I'm thinking I like learned my connection to the land
Dude,
to
I like
understand.
That's super cool, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that gives you animal handling and nature, which kind of builds into. You also get the spell defeat tough, so you just get a bunch of extra hit points. Also, you're hardy.
Lit.
Homegrown.
Yeah.
And the farmer will let you boost your strength, con, or wisdom. Like I said, we take off the restriction on that, so we can also boost your intelligence, which will be your casting stat. Class.
I was thinking wisdom though.
Go wisdom based.
Yeah.
Oh wait, artificer. I think their spells are based on intelligence. You can also be wise. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay. No, that makes more
But
sense.
I think they're casting focus. Let me just double check.
Pretty sure.
I did the thing.
INT.
INT.
Yeah, intelligence.
Perfect.
Now you can also have a high wisdom with your stats, but
We'll see how I roll.
casting, the spell that links with it. You do get 2 skills and an artisan's tool. Arcana, again, like the understanding of the magical things, workings and that you'll experience. History, investigation, medicine, nature you'll already get as a farmer, and as a farmer. Perception and sleight of hand.
I'm thinking about medicine.
Medicine, I like it.
Yeah.
Dope.
Oh, it's a frisbee.
And then we have one more as well.
That's awesome.
That's safe.
Arcana?
Yeah, that's like I said. I tend to use that one a lot.
Yeah.
And then what's that? What they want us to dance?
No,
Yes.
whatever the Gwitty is.
I don't know what the Gwitty is. Just define the Gwitty and we'll do it.
I don't do it. It wasn't for free. No,
Yeah,
thank you.
no.
Oh, we're not doing it. Nope, never mind. I
Yeah.
changed it.
No.
I changed it.
I'm not comfortable with the
then,
Gwitty.
yeah.
All right, and then you get one type of artisan's tool: brewer, calligraphy, cartography, cobbler, cook, glassblower, jeweler, leatherworker, mason, painter, potter, smith, weaver, woodcarver. Any of those jump out?
Did you say brewer?
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
sweet. Oh yeah, you've got all kinds of
Like brewing the
jars.
potions.
Yeah, and
The
booze.
salves.
Probably have some cool. We could do some of the cannabis-infused wines from.
There's a hard cider.
Salves.
All right. Boom. Again, the same thing. Your spell is like artifice, so you're like crafting the way these spells work. Your potions is a great way to describe that. Kind of like that girl in what was it? Big Hero 6, where she's got like the little orbs that she shoots and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Super cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good movie.
The infusions, kind of like the spell list, we'll go over those separately unless you have some that you want right now.
I don't think anything comes to mind. I want to think on that one a little
Yeah, and
bit
again,
more.
it would make sense for you and Jake to powwow on that a little, so you're not overstacking
Yeah.
certain infusions. I don't mind that. You guys, like I said, you guys have worked together before.
Cool.
Right tool for the job. You can create tools that you would need magically. You just need an hour of work to do it. You are already proficient in alchemy. You get the experimental elixir. This is kind of the cool thing of the alchemist. Like every time you rest, you roll a d6. I think it's twice. And then you like get these special potions here that have like little special effects. So either it's a healing potion just for free, increasing their speed by 10 feet for an hour. That would make Drew's character like really strong.
Slanging.
Just like +1 bonus to AC for 10 minutes is really good. D4 to every attack roll and saving throw for a minute. The boldness potion. Flight. Get flying for 10 minutes.
What the heck? Oh, that's so cool. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. And then alter self, which is a really cool ability too. Well, what's funny is the randomness of them. Like you don't know which ones you have until you roll them.
That's so great.
When that's every long rest?
Let's see. I just want to double check the.
Is it short and long?
It might be short too. Yeah.
Oh, lit.
Oh wait, nope.
I was gonna say if it's for short,
It's
then
drunk
definitely
or
for
until the
long,
end.
too.
After you finish a long rest, you produce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Long.
Good
Long
greens.
West.
Yeah, it takes a while for them to develop.
All right, sweet. And then at 4th level, you get the ability to either take a feat or increase your ability scores. We could roll your ability scores to determine that first. Let me just double check.
Oh God!
That will also apply to ability scores.
I only saw that in my peripherals. I'm like,
All right, yeah, let's do ability scores. So it's going to be 4d6.
Oh my God!
Falls off like a mannequin.
Get back in my rolling seat.
Oh, it's time for the rolling.
It's time for the rolling.
Is it time?
Is it time? Okay, 4d6.
All right, so we're going to do this 4d6 6 times, and I'll keep the highest 3.
Okay. 3, 3, 5, 1.
All right, so that's a 11.
4, 4, 3, 1.
All right, so that's another 11.
oh,
Look at you.
Plus 0.
11s.
I
Easily
used to be
about
on a
to
soccer
roll.
team, and that was my number. So, yeah.
Angel numbers.
1, 1, 6, 2.
Ooh, a 9.
Come
That
on.
was another 11, I swear.
I would shit myself. Oh my God. 6, 6, 5, 5.
Yeah, there we go.
17.
All right.
There's the hotness.
That's a good one.
There we go. Wait, more?
Yes.
I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, 2 more.
That felt like enough.
We're getting rated again.
Hey, another raid.
Boots and cats.
Shit. Raid helmet. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
I need to reload this.
Thanks for bringing your party and sprinkles.
In here.
All right. Boom. Lighters up, friends.
Sparkles.
I added like a little jog to this. It's nice. Keep my cardio up, bro.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, that's good.
All right. All right.
Are you ready for the numbers?
Yeah,
that was
hit
my
me.
elbow.
That was a good
yeah. 6, 4, 1, 3.
All right, so a 13. There we go. Yeah, these are good stuff.
How many is that? How many?
One more.
Uno más.
4, 4, 3, 1.
All right, that is another 11. So
I fucking love 11.
so you actually have so many odd stats. So the +1s would be beneficial to you in that you could roll over and get a higher bonus. If you added 1 to 3 of them, you could turn your 17 into an 18, your 13 into a 14, and one of those 11s into a 12. So all 3 of them would benefit from that.
Okay.
Or you could do +2 to one and +1 to another, but that doesn't help here as much. You don't have any evens to apply the +2.
Yeah. The first.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Manual. Don't worry, I'll be taking care of these. I'm going to be coming back and cleaning up these sheets later. This is just a place where you can record it. So
Clean them up.
let's do.
Clean up them sheets.
They're dirty sheets.
You gotta clean up the back end.
The back end sheets is dirty.
You gotta clean the back end.
Gotta clean that back end.
Clean them
Gotta
sheets.
clean it.
Just clean the front end.
Gotta clean it. Gotta clean it.
Did you clean your back end? Did you clean sheets?
You took the time to clean your front end. Why didn't you just go to the back?
Yeah, right?
Clean that up.
Okay, so you can put these in whatever order you like. I just kind of wrote down so you had them in front of you. The intelligence 18, that'll benefit your spells and abilities the most. The 14 to dex for a higher AC and earlier initiative. The 12 to con for a little more hit points. You do have a lot of hit points coming already.
HP.
And then wisdom 11, charisma 11, strength 9. You can move those around however you'd like, but that puts the priority on your spellcasting stat. And then dexterity, you could switch that with wisdom if that would fit your character more as well, like whatever you want to do there.
I mean, it looks pretty solid.
I try to set you up where it's like, if I was doing it, these are them, and then I don't mind at all. In fact, I love sometimes you guys will be like, actually, I want to do this other thing. It's like, totally cool. I love it. Perfect. And then we've done species background class. We'll do spells and infusions kind of together with you, me, and Jake before 05. The 0.5 sesh, and just kind of lock in some of these things. As a DM, I think it's important, like even after the first couple sessions, if you wanted to change your spells because they don't function the way you want, I'm totally cool with that. You're not really going to get to know these characters until you've played in their shoes a little bit. So here we go. And and at that point we would get to equipment. So now we would do hit points, Abby. Now, there's a couple choices that you have here. One of them I respect, the other I don't. Which one are you going to do?
I'll roll for it.
Heck yeah. All right, so
I'm a little excited.
I'll be so excited.
11.
11.
I guess that's true.
11. Okay, what am I? A D8?
so it'll be a D8.
So you want to roll 11s for these. Get your cardio in.
Get that cardio in, bro.
It's important.
I know you're just looking at little boxes. This is a significant room over here, guys.
Don't let the fuck fall.
All right.
We'll go orange.
So we will both be rolling. As you said, you're the first level, you get max, so it'll be an 8 right out the gate. It's just fun to say.
8 out the
But we'll
gate.
both roll. Don't look at mine.
Don't look at mine.
I'm not even gonna.
Don't
I'm not
look
even
at
gonna.
mine.
Let's look at this.
And then you'll roll and decide if you want mine or yours.
Mine.
What do you have?
5.
Nice. Mine was a 4, so you won. All right, next one.
Mine.
What do you have?
6.
I had a 6 too. Nice. All right, 2 more.
Mine.
What do you have?
5.
I had a 1, so good call.
No whammies.
And last guy,
I'm gonna take yours.
I have an 8.
I have a 1.
Sweet, baby, yeah. All right.
Noise.
Excellent.
32 on your base HP plus
Okay.
all this
Well
dope other
done.
stuff. Ability score improvement. So at level 4, do you want to go feat, or do you think you want to increase your spell casting ability up even one more? Be the smartest woman.
Spellcasting.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we'll do the I always say API, ability point increase, but that's old.
It's ASI.
ASI, yeah.
Ability scoring.
Assy.
Just get a little lazy about it.
We got a lot of real smart people here, guys. A lot of real high intelligences in the room.
Gotta get released. Smart boys.
Wow.
Smart.
Boom,
boy,
it's
she's
just-
mad.
At that point,
I'm really good at
Muriel
talking.
Little Five. Whiz
With the
bump.
AP class.
We've got you decked out.
Screw it.
Decked out.
What do you think she looks like as far as like fashion, style, design look?
Oh, I forgot. I'm the tallest gnome you've ever seen.
Yes.
That's part of the success of my
like,
modeling
look at how
career.
big that gnome is.
Can I be like human sized?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Human size.
Yeah, I want to be
Meet me
human
here.
sized.
I'm not going to make you a medium-sized character because that's part of the thing. But you
Okay.
can just be that tall. You know what I
Okay,
mean? Like
cool.
math,
Yeah.
the game mechanics. This is where like let your characters be whatever they want. You can be really tall. I'm not going to make you a medium creature because it would affect like species balance. But you can be as tall as you want and still be a small creature.
It's just insanely small legs. I mean, tall legs that are so disproportionate to the small
Normal
body.
torso.
Mostly legs.
Love it.
Mostly legs. But also long red hair that is often worn in lots of braids with metallic attachments to them, and many fabulous robes of different kinds.
Awesome.
Always wearing the latest fashions.
Awesome. So again, knowing a fashion designer of the ilk of.
It's very important to know somebody who knows how to tailor a garment.
You guys are gonna be like a pretentious steampunk badass group.
So the three,
and then like a witch.
yeah.
They're all in suits and stuff.
And a witch.
Like, I got a cool hat on.
You want a puppet?
Tailored to go around the walls.
Yeah.
You gotta have hornholes.
We actually did that. Nicole and I did
a
Crucible.
cute little one that like goes in between my horns. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Little hat.
All
Little
right,
like gears
dudes.
on it.
That's one more. We've got a defender and an alchemist artificer. This is sick.
And
All right.
we're done.
And
Languages?
Oh yeah.
Languages?
What you speaking?
languages. That's right. We've got a min-max.
Well, I just have like an idea for it, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I want to speak Gnomish.
Of course.
Yeah. Because I'm a gnome. But also, I was thinking, because goblins in our universe tend to be so interconnected and like, I feel like they would help out on photo shoots and like be in the industry, like helping set everything.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of goblin stylists,
Dude,
you know?
Yeah, the entire trademark.
yes.
So I just picked it up.
Industry gobos.
Yeah. They like working with you. You're always nice to speak to them.
Yes, nice.
That's
Union
wonderful.
It's a form of
Are you with the
respect,
goblin?
honestly.
You can have a couple that you call usually if you want to have that as backstory.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna need like these two guys real quick. We'll have like a fun thing with that.
Cool.
Just because I love the storytelling opportunities of this party so far. And each of you as people, don't drop we can't have another Love Actually, Brenna.
Oh my God.
This can't be Love Actually.
What's
moment
love
again.
actually?
Actually.
I don't know
That is the
her.
question.
Actually,
right.
it's love.
So we've got four of our members. The door kicks open and there's one last. Brenna Folger, roll a d20 because if it's a 20 or a 1, we're still gonna smoke.
Okay. I got 11.
Smoke!
2 ones.
We got angel numbers.
We don't make the
tonight.
rules. Yeah, we do.
Lucky 11 tonight.
It's dope making the rule. All right, Brenna.
She's tight.
All right, boom. Do you have your name?
Yes.
All right.
Well, my name is Taliasin.
Spell it.
Taliesin.
Yeah.
Olore. Olore. Last name Dylan Ray, which is Dilynrae.
Yes.
But you can just call me Todd.
Okay.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, call me Todd.
Nice. All right, Todd.
Dylan Ray.
Now I have no working knowledge of the build of this yet, so I'm gonna leave this here and go over there.
Okay, I'm gonna
Here we
touch
go.
some stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
too. Ooh.
Dave, jump in.
Take the helm.
Dave, quick.
Take the helm, number one.
Brenna, take the wheel.
I'm
starts
here
speaking in
now.
All right, so. I gotta get us over there. See, I'm still looking at Whiz Bump over here. You know how it goes. You know how it goes.
Thanks. Go. Bo, be, bo, bo, be, bo. All right. I would like to set this right now.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a fucking rogue.
Ooh, cool.
I'm gonna be
They are fun.
a fucking rogue.
Is it just straight rogue 5?
Rogue 5?
Like 5 levels of rogue?
I was like 5.
Rogue 5
Red
rogue.
one? I was like, red 5. Like, I'm just gonna be my goal is to be the Inquisitive rogue.
Oh,
so,
dope.
Yeah.
Subclass.
That's my goal, so.
Inquisitive. Dope.
Yeah, I'm a rogue.
All right, sweet. So as part of your core rogue traits, you get some proficiencies. Acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation, investigation, perception, persuasion, sleight of hand, and stealth. Rogues get access to all of them. So
Hell yeah.
which of these suits your inquisitive rogue the best? I mean, stealth.
Oh, let me see.
Sleight of hand is like your ability to sneakily grab things. Stealth, your ability to hide.
boy.
Deception, those are like charisma based. Acrobatics is dex based, which rogues are built around their dexterity usually.
Yeah, I see a lot of dexterity and intelligence.
Yeah. So the insight is a must.
Yeah, fair. Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about it.
And then
I'm essentially, go for it. Just keep going.
what's the kind of like style? Is a bit of like a stealthy type?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So 1 second.
But I want to, the idea of having high insight and kind of being able to like read people is going to be a big part of it.
Totally. And then they actually, because they're rogues, they're skill monkeys, you get 2 more. So you've got stealth, insight, sleight of hand, useful for like grabbing things without being noticed. Infiltrator sounds akin to that. Investigation, utilizing your intelligence to determine, the working function.
I was going to say investigation, yeah.
Boom. And then one
Because
more.
I'd like to.
Can you hear
what might
me
be
now?
really fun is if my character, if Todd can like investigate and figure out how someone else's thing works,
Yeah.
and then like tell them,
Totally.
like to be like, you can just make their thing because like just out of these 4 things, like
Yeah, and with this kind of Indiana
yeah.
Jones setup, there's going to be a lot of that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Are you our short round?
And you have one
Tall.
more.
I'm like tall.
Am I the shortest
tall.
one? Got 2 tall gnomes over here.
The tallest gnome you've ever
pretty
seen.
tall.
I was gonna say, tieflings aren't known for
Yeah.
being short, but
We're not
really
known for
being
And then you've
tall
got
either,
one
but-
more. Acrobatics, which would be like dex-based movement stuff. Athletics is strength-based. Deception, intimidation, perception, noticing things and not necessarily their inner workings. Persuasion or sleight of hand.
I think I'd like to be. I feel like the acrobatics would be good, so I can get out of.
Yeah, a little narrative.
situations,
You-
yeah.
I do tend to give like advantage and stuff based on that. Those
Yeah. I'm thinking of like, things fall and you're like, how do you get down? Or I feel like that will be helpful for me.
And
Big bag weights.
expertise, that'll give it where you double your proficiency
damn.
bonus on it. You had said insight is kind of like a primary part of the build.
Yes.
And then you have one more, so the investigation or stealth or acrobatics. So you'll be even better at them.
Yeah. I already put it in insight.
Insight is one of them, yeah.
Is one of them. Okay.
Yeah. But you get 2.
Cool. Then I would like to also do investigation.
Cool.
Yeah.
And again, any of these that, as we 0.5 and stuff like that, we can always do the adjusting to. Thieves can't, various languages where you've applied your roguish talents, thieves can't, and a free language. So these ones have a little bit of a wider: abyssal, celestial, common, deep speech, draconic, elvish, gnomish, halfling, infernal, undercommon, sylvan, like some of the more fancy ones are in here.
Is infernal?
yeah, that's devils.
Devils.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
then
useful.
I could speak that.
Okay, cool. That does give you guys an option to, speak. And again, thieves can't.
I mean,
it's
we don't
like
want to min-max
the criminal
anything.
devils, doing cool stuff for souls. That's a cool like black market type thing you can do.
Yeah.
Weapon mastery. Training with weapons allows you to the mastery properties of 2 kinds of weapons. Mastery is a new thing in the new skill set, where certain weapons give you like extra bonuses if you are a master of them.
Super.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucks with the short bows this time.
Boom, boom. Okay, let's see. There we go. Short bow, Vex, dope. If you hit a creature with a short bow and deal damage, you have advantage on your next roll before the end of your next turn.
That's
so
why I
sick.
chose that. It's because I'll have advantage on my next roll.
You smart.
Yes, but I
Wait,
think
dude,
about it. I did think about it.
Like, did Dave Clark help you?
That's,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
And then you have one more actually.
I don't know. I feel like the short bow would be more for distance, so I'll probably want something that's a little bit closer.
Yeah, rapier is a dex-based damage close that rogues like to use because it's a D8 damage. I'm not sure if there's like a fancy ability. I haven't looked over all the mastery feats
No, that's
yet.
fine. The rapier sounds cool.
And then if you decide to go like long sword or short
Yeah.
sword or whatever, we can always
Probably just-
do that as well.
Yeah.
Same thing. When you hit a creature, it has Vex also. When you hit the creature, you have advantage on your next roll.
Rapier.
Cunning actions are sick because you can use your bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide. You are an Inquisitor Rove, so you have cool like aim features. As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage on the next attack roll of the current turn. You can use this feature if you have not moved, so you like post up. If your speed is 0 until the end of the current turn. So you get like an ability to give yourself advantage by kind of sniping. And since you are a rogue, that means sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Sneak snapper.
I for deceit. At 3rd level, you can use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or an object, or an investigation check, which you are really good at,
Yes.
to uncover or decipher clues. That's cool. It'll be a fun dynamic.
Yes.
Insightful fighting.
Yes, that's what I was really interested in.
Oh yeah.
Insightful fighting sounded really good.
Yeah. You decipher their tactics. Use a bonus action to make an insight check. That isn't incapacitated against their deception check. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against the target, even if you don't have advantage. But as long as you don't have disadvantage. I see. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. That's a sweet little stack there, especially with expertise.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's as a bonus action, you can make an insight check against a creature you can see that isn't incapacitated. And if you succeed, you use your sneak attack against that target, even if you don't have advantage on the attack roll. So I just still get sneak attack. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Sneaky no matter what.
Doing that damage.
just trying to be a sneaky boy no matter what. I want to roll many die now. I'm tired. I've been rolling. I'm tired.
I see all these people rolling all these dice. I'm gonna do
Wait,
that.
what background are you?
My background?
Yeah, so acolyte is like a student of like a religious coven or group. Artisan, charlatan, criminal, entertainer, farmer, guard, guide, hermit, merchant, noble, sage, sailor. We have like a sand sailor kind of thing.
Sailor.
Ooh, sailor.
Or wayfarer. Wayfarer does give you lucky.
Give me what?
Gives you the lucky feat. It's really good.
Oh yeah, Wayfarer is what Drew took, right? Is that what you did? Yeah.
It was just what I needed.
I'm trying to think because the character helps inform it. I think it was like a very normal ass person. She was like a teacher, and then she was in the Fellsworn Kingdom.
Okay.
And then when it started being taken over by the Blight, and the king stepped to Greyland, didn't do shit, and kind of stepped away and turned his back.
Yeah.
Does that.
He'd do that. They the kingdom fell. She lost her whole family, kind of thing, and then she kind of took it upon herself to well, then if there's no one that I have any sort of responsibility to, then she kind of became mercenary, kind of that way.
Yeah.
And then traveled from Fellsworn Kingdom north to Diesel Dynasty, right? Is that right?
Yeah. You would
So
go
she
north.
went through the sand, so I imagine she would be friends with the pirate guys.
Yeah.
Or no orc is going to be one of
yeah.
the language. So I'm trying to think
Yeah, I would say Wayfarer fits the taking from a place. You've gone through a lot of different conditions and settings to get to where you are. Sailor, not as firmly, but that could be maybe it took you a little longer to get through the devouring wastes, and that kind of you applied that trade.
right.
Guard, kind of as things went bad, I tried. A lot of these can be kind of tilted toward. I say Wayfarer does still kind of strike me as the strongest there, but
okay, I can do that. It makes sense. Yeah, she lived, so being having any sort of luck feels
the Fallen Kingdom, even before it fell, was kind of like Castlevania, basically. So it's you're kind of around dreary people all the time. There's this lingering guilt over what happened at the end of the old world.
Yeah.
So you just kind of made your way to get here. You're not a bad person, but if you had to make a choice that was not necessarily illegal, you were willing to if you had to.
Yeah, she just didn't really care anymore.
It gives you more skills that you can be good in. You've already got a bunch, but it opens up pretty much the entire skill tree to you again. Animal handling, arcana. If you're intelligence based, arcana's an intelligence stat. History, intimidation, medicine, nature, perception, being able to see things is always helpful. Performance, persuasion, religion, sleight of hand, or survival.
Right.
But you have a proficiency in a lot of the key stats to kind of the stealthy side of you already. So the background of the Wayfarer, how did you go around the streets? Some of these might be useful in that way.
Right, that makes sense.
But I think you have 2 to choose.
Okay, so Wayfarer and...
Yeah, that's kind of what opens these. Perception would make sense if you're on the road, you had to notice what was going on.
Yeah.
A healthy knowledge of magical workings could help. Deception if you want to play with any of the charisma stuff.
Cool. All right.
Obsessed with me.
So, you said you're going to be using a lot of arcana too?
Yeah, but you do have 2 hyper-intelligent people that'll probably be handling those checks. But yes.
As far as like traps and stuff go, is that more of like
Yeah,
survival?
survival, yeah.
Perception or survival?
Survival. Both of those
Okay.
pair pretty well with kind of like the survival instinct.
Okay, so I can do survival and perception feels
Dope.
right.
Awesome. And then you get a tool proficiency.
Wow.
There's so many. The clarinet.
No.
Socket wrench.
Bagpipe clarinet. Like
The
guys, are we a band?
Oh, yeah, we're
game sets, all the different
Chums.
tools, musical instruments, forgery kit, kind of pretty cool. Maybe like to help cross the border and stuff like that. Disguise kit. I'm just looking through some of the funnier ones, the cooler ones. Cartography, like you would like being able to make
Map
maps and stuff
maker.
coming from the other location that could be useful.
That's also where I
Like
went in my
navigator's
brain.
tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could do. I will do navigator's tools, I think.
Navigator's tools,
Yeah.
awesome.
Navigation.
You get the sweet lucky feat, which again means that you have luck points equal to your proficiency bonus. You can use them all per long rest. And when you roll a d20 for a d20 test, you can spend a luck point to give advantage on the roll. Or you can use it to give disadvantage on a roll against you.
Excellent.
Very awesome. So I think we're at
Couple of lucky
rolling
boys over there.
stats.
Todd talks.
Did we do your species? What species are you?
I'm a drow.
Drow.
Drow or not, like kind of like how there was tiefling and Sativon.
Yeah.
It's just like there was a couple of them, I'm sure, around. It wasn't like they were around all the time, but no one really gave them any trouble or anything. They were just people. There was probably drow very specifically only in a few places underground before the world changed everything over.
Yeah.
And then now they just kind of can exist like, you know, kind
Cool
of like
thing,
with tieflings
Kraylin
everywhere.
Farinor was half drow, half celestial elf.
Well,
so yeah. It totally fits with that kingdom too. Like drow would be more prolific.
But just be around, yeah. So
And
she's a
all you
drow.
guys do have dark vision.
We did it, guys!
The Dark Vision Committee. The Dark Vision Committee.
We did it.
Every dungeon is well lit.
She has like that like obsidian skin and like she has like really light like minty green colored hair, but like you can't really tell because she is usually covered in like dirt because of like being from the waste and like coming through and stuff.
Yeah.
And she just kind of took over that kind of like Burning Man looking,
Totally.
you know, like look of a, you know, vibe, this, you know, going across the sands and stuff.
Totally.
And
Yeah, kind of like a dune look a little bit.
little bit, very much,
Ooh.
very much kind of a dune look, and she totally like shaved her head too.
Awesome.
Badass.
All right, what about them languages, girl?
So orc makes sense, right?
Orc, yeah.
I already have
Oh
that.
my god, we could talk orc together.
We can we can talk orc across the sands. And I don't know. I'm not particular. How about
Sign language would make sense if you're like an infiltrator.
that
to,
makes
like,
sense,
be
yeah.
able to do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she knows sign language.
You also know orc sign language. I'm gonna allow that.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. The spell selection
He's
on
giving us the finger.
How can you tell?
do you have the
rustling.
spell selection for? Oh, that's right, because you are going to be a Dex intelligence based, so your
Yeah.
Drow lineage allows it to use that. Sweet. I think we're at rolling abilities now.
Great.
Roll.
I've lost the thing. How do I keep losing? It's pretty amazing.
Bones.
Even the highlighters.
Everybody loves bones.
Roll in bone.
Yeah, this works. So we're gonna do this 6 times 4d6. We're gonna keep the high. I need a different pen. Hold on, I'm coming back. I left my
Come back.
Come back to me.
There we go. I just need one of these.
Give me back my son.
Oh, he's leaving again.
I'm out of here.
Give me back my
Oh, and stay out.
Get my mad steps this. All right, go ahead.
5, 3, 3, 6.
Oh, nice. 14. That's a +2.
5, 2, 3, 5.
Nice. That's a 13. That's a +1 bonus.
5, 5, 3, 1.
13 again, +1 bonus.
3, 2, 6, 5.
So that's 14 +2. You have 2 more.
5, 5, 2, and 3.
So that's 13. Take all 13s and 14s. This is crazy.
Right.
5, 5, 4, 2.
4, 2. That's another 14.
Nice.
Holy
All right, hilariously, if you do the +1 to 3 stats, you will have all 14s.
Oh my god.
+2 to every.
+2 to everything. That's hilarious.
Kind of funny. I'm just well-rounded. I
Yeah, you're
guess.
just like kind of pretty good at everything.
Yeah, I'm just kind of all right at all the things.
Yeah. Yeah, +2 is good, like good across the board. Also adding, like doing the +2 +1, you could turn one 13 into a 14 and one of those 14s into a 16. Pretty strong in that ability. We'll do that one. Okay, cool. So right now you have 3 14s and 3 13s.
Yeah.
So we'll go.
Trying to think. Like, it's funny to be well-rounded
I've
like that.
never
but
seen all of one stat ever in my entire time of D&D. 14.
I just don't. I'm wondering if it's funnier to look at, but like, who gets to look at that other
That's
than
true.
like
Utilizing your core, all classes revolve around their core stat. Having that as high as possible does.
Yes.
benefit you more.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. I think I want to.
You'll still be pretty much good at most things.
Yeah, I'm
You know, it
fine, but
doesn't
I
kill
want
that.
to. You just never know. Rating coming.
Hey, we
Another
are-
one. And another one.
I got-
Hell, yes.
Legacy of food.
Boots and jogging.
And
Raid helmet.
And
What's over there? Sorry, guys. Welcome in, friends. Thank you so much for bringing your party our way. Raid helmet. Boom. We are making characters, friends, for our next chapter. We are at our last one right now. We just rolled some stats.
oh my.
Is that what you're thinking? Then probably the +2 +1.
Yeah.
Then. Okay, cool.
That makes
And
no
then,
sense to me.
And we will also. Well, now we can do HP because I'm sitting here. No, I have to get the paper again.
Of course you do. Of course you do. You couldn't just sit here one time.
Unbelievable.
What's your problem?
All right, I think you're all D8s, right? Our rows are D8s. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you're all D8 HP. All right, so here we go. Your first one will be an 8. You have 4 of these 8s to roll for your HP. When? All right, here we go.
Yeah, ready?
I'm so ready.
I'll take yours.
It's a 1. Oh.
We're gonna do this again. We've done this before.
I did. She's been, of all people, the most damaged by this thing where I like
Always.
make her do it. All right,
I'll take mine.
what do you got?
5.
Nice, I had 2.
All right.
Nice.
5, all right.
There it is.
Next.
All right.
Hey, yo. Ooh, nothing.
I'll take yours.
It's 8. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
That was a poker thing.
This is my 8-roll dice.
Oh my
This
god.
I think Hayo might be able to tell.
25 years.
I rolled.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Sorry. Heyo. What'd you have?
I had a 2.
See, so there we go. All right, last one. Last one.
I'll take yours.
I rolled an 8 again.
There it is.
Poker face is back. Nice.
I rolled a 3.
I told you that's my sweet D8. This one I remember like
Sweet tea.
go way back. Eric the Reddish Brown was rolling this D8. I remember. All right, so
Sweet
24,
T8.
25, 30. Nice. 30 base HP plus all your con modifiers and bonuses.
Bonus.
And then, I think, anything else? I think that's it, right? And then we'll get you your short bow. We'll get all your guys' equipment. That'll be part of like the .05. Basically the
There it is.
precursor. Yes. I will have to set up little
Yeah,
targets
there
and
it
like
is.
get
Oh,
bonuses for
God.
hitting them.
Ooh.
Like once, yeah. All right.
The fly.
Boom.
You can get
The
him.
fly's right here. Okay. Oh God.
He's on the
Oh,
lead
this is
bag.
gonna
Yeah, he's right.
this is
Yeah.
definitely-
Oh, he heard the plan.
He knew what was up.
Shit, wait,
He's
no.
there.
He's by the map.
Drew is locked in.
Kill him, Brenna, kill him.
Get to him before Drew does.
Have to kill him. We can
All right,
just
and then
make him
go.
want to leave.
Oh my god,
Here, quick, tell him
He's
about
right
the
by
wire.
the fuck.
Right by the fuck.
Wait, where
All
is
right,
it?
boom. There's
He's
your
right in the jar.
Wherever you are.
Nicole, oh god.
Yeah.
Just look out for the Oreos.
Oh,
That was a good shot, though.
That was really dope.
Just try and stab it.
By the light.
Got it.
All right. And then, at
that
4th
tall.
level, you'll get to increase your stats or choose a feat. Do you know which one of those you're going with?
Oh, yeah, Dave did ask if I'm taking a feat.
Yeah.
Should have looked up the feats.
We could do that, like the same as doing infusions with them. We can do that as part of the 05.
Let's look up
Once we get the foot cam set.
Yeah, then we'll definitely
it's
have
all
a good
feet.
look.
That's gonna be all feed all the time.
All the time.
And for just $15.99, you can see under the table.
Pretty good deal.
whoa.
Pretty good deal. I think too good of a deal.
Yeah, I didn't talk.
honestly, with the
I need
amount of
I need some help, guys. I need some help, guys.
Yeah.
With the amount of things that you see,
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
There's a lot going on down there.
Pretty big.
The extremes do well.
Yeah, exactly.
Gnarly feet,
Look at
that's a good thing.
Yeah, you'd just be in every Quentin Tarantino movie ever.
Career goal, honestly.
All right, cool. Yeah, if you want to do one, we can set that now, or if that's one we want to circle back, like some of the spell lists and infusion selections.
yeah, we'll come back to it because I can I be double lucky?
No,
Extra lucky.
no,
I know.
Super
no.
No, yeah. It's super
First no of Weed&d. No. Normally I'm like, yeah, we can figure this out.
Any role you don't like, you're just like, nah. Not that one.
Change it.
I'll have it. It'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
It'll come to me.
Yeah. We can, we'll add that as our circle. Like I said, we'll be touching base with all these characters throughout the week before we do our .05, where we'll select cool equipment, probably magical items, and kind of just establish what the journey, where it begins and how. So,
Yeah,
choosing our patron.
I don't know what you guys are thinking. I was like also trying to keep the like houses in play.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Mainly, I was just thinking like my character could have just been hired to represent somebody to go get it, kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Like I don't really, like I know probably like it would be easy to assume that I am representing the wing. Another rat.
It's Ray night.
You gotta get down on
Oh,
your
raid helmet. There we go.
Man.
Yeah.
Fly free!
Hydrate as well, buds.
Yeah,
Hydrate.
quick sip if you're playing along. It doesn't always have to.
Yeah, I just
Been a lot of raids
I just
tonight,
felt like
you know what I'm
smoking
saying?
weed. A lot of raids.
Guys, follow our good friends Vampire by Night. We have been Vancouver. I'm so sorry. By Night.
The coup.
We go back 4 years easy, Steve and I. Phenomenal creator, really great people over there. So,
Oh,
follow them all. Follow everyone. I dare you. Follow them all.
yeah.
That's such a treat.
You'll love it.
Thank you.
As far as the patrons go, like the party can have the choice of patron, and your character can have affiliations with other ones is fine. Like your background, the patron kind of just serves as like the primary place you guys go for certain information.
Yeah.
They're more willing to give you their resources than say like just somebody else. The Wingnuts, you would have dealt with them coming from the Fellsworn Kingdom all the way up to the Diesel Dynasty.
Yeah.
There'd be a
could be
grace with them.
Friendly with them, but not like be representing them. But that can also be like mistaken. How I care.
Yeah. I mean, again, they have like rights in the city and stuff. And they seem to be pushing their space there a little bit more, and they are like really interested in whatever is going on in these new dungeons. So, the party patron at this point, the narrative of what you've established does lean toward the Fizzbibble Academy, just kind of being the place where they might give you additional resources by which to do.
I didn't realize that's what you were asking me on my turn.
Yeah. But that's the, it's like that one, that just gives us basically an NPC that you can check with that has maybe more knowledge than others about certain things. And again, maybe be willing to lend you things of a certain amount of money, with the expectation you would be returning it and things. But like, it gives you a cool little peg to add to like how to solve problems when you're like, what are we trying to find? Where would we get this information? That stuff. I really like to introduce, I think it was Xanathar's, was when they introduced patrons. But it's a really nice feature. You can talk to all these people, all the great houses, the Wingnuts, you can talk to any of these people. But the Fizzbibble Academy will be like the location that supports the party a little bit more.
HQ.
Yeah.
Like Nash O'Malley from Chapter 1.
Yes,
Like, you got the guy.
Exactly. And this will actually be Tara Fizzbibble. Tara Fizzbibble will be your contact.
Yeah.
At the Fizzbibble Academy.
Okay, it's Tara, not Tara.
It's Tara.
She corrects you
With
every
3 Y's and an X. No, I'm kidding.
Weird.
Tara.
That's just a TARAFIZZBIBBLE.
Bibi.
But yeah, what's cool now with kind of like knowing these, like where you guys are at, what you're doing, we can build a couple NPCs for you in the background. Like you would probably know Fezzy Sanddrinker with the Wingnuts.
Yeah.
We can kind of establish this, like where you've been, came from, with the understanding you guys have probably worked together maybe once or twice already, or have gotten to know each other in some degree.
Right.
With these fun little like details by which you can reveal with your party whenever you want or don't want, right? It just kind of helps build a narrative depth of the information you know that perhaps the other players in the group don't. And then it's fun because then whatever opportunities reveal themselves, we can use those opportunities to like try things, go see what Fezzi has to think or, that place. So that's where the 0.5, I just read up on a thing on a 0.5 session. I do really like it. It is like, that way, when you start playing, you're not doing all of this other stuff. It's like a nice meet the NPCs, get your orders, why you're here, all that stuff as a party established. Go over any spells we want to change, things like that, and without the burden of like a full campaign sesh. That way, our first sesh just shoots off. We get to play full D&D the whole time.
Nice. Full D&D.
I've got a lot of work on the back end I'm trying to get done too, and so it's like this. It does give me a little bit of time to breathe on getting some of that offline as well.
Clean up your back end.
Clean up that back end, bruh. All right, dude. At this point, that brings us to now. We've got Todd. Go ahead and just do one recap on your characters real quick for our buds. We'll
go from backwards to forwards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we can go from Drew down this way.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So I will be Todd, Taliasin Olaray Dylan Ray, who's a rogue investigator drow. And I'm excited to do it. How about you? Abby, you ready for me?
Yeah, I'm Muriel Nettlepot, but better known as Whizbump. I am a forest gnome artificer selling my lotions and potions.
Yeah. And I am Quinrick Ten Whistle, the rock gnome artificer armorer and owner of the Bamboozling Boutique.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Drew.
Oh, it was me. I am Chronix Onyxheart, the warrior of the elements monk. I am a dwarf. I'm not sure. I think we're mountain dwarfs.
Yeah.
The Onyxhearts are, if I remember correctly. This will only be my third
Onyxheart,
so
yeah.
Fuck me, right? Background Wayfarer.
Just throwing all your luckies in.
Just throwing all that luck
let me know when I'm
around.
done rolling.
Just punches and luck flying all over the place. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Punches and luck.
Punches and luck. And I'm Altera Raynell. And I'm a tiefling bard warlock.
Woo!
Yeah.
Awesome.
Steampunk witch.
Yeah, steampunk witch. Guys, that's one
sandwich.
thing. I tend to really like this type of fantasy. Like this is an era that I like Final Fantasy genre, like Final Fantasy 3, that like Magitech kind of. So feel free to be like, can I do like kind of a techno thing that's a little beyond the fantasy setting of like the 1500s or whatever? You can, especially narratively, always.
Horses, yeah.
But beyond that, like if we want to tie abilities into it and stuff, I'm always into that. So I really encourage, since this is outside of a style of fantasy we really haven't played in as a group, that just leaning in on like the steampunky elements of it is it's so fun and it gets so cool.
Oh yeah.
And don't worry, I'll surround you with cool examples of that throughout. So
What a crew. What a crew.
dude, this crew is so, honestly, like I'm just seeing the picture of this posse and it's like so sweet.
We're so cool.
We're so freaking
I
cool.
really nailed the enunciation thing.
Yes.
I've done good on a couple of those tonight.
You're killing it.
Guys, holy freaking crap. We have a new pack of adventurers prepared to explore the Diesel Dynasty, the steampunk setting, as we go through this newly revealed dungeon, which I totally have the name of. Right?
Yeah.
Balga.
Oh, yeah.
And Baka.
I wrote a square around it.
Yes.
Yeah, very important.
And get into
location.
some of these like devils selling souls and the kind of propagation of this new dark technology.
Talk about my dad.
Selling souls?
Yeah.
That's for the devil.
The devil.
That's just my dad, y'all. Don't y'all worry about it.
That's just my dad, y'all.
That's my mom over
Yeah.
She's following you playing the film forever. Like,
Yeah.
Johnny guitar.
immediately broke. I can't give you a nice thing. Guys, I'm super pumped. So our next plan is, I haven't checked the scheduling and stuff, but I think we're on for next Tuesday. Well, I've got you all here. Is everybody good for next Tuesday?
As far as I
I
know.
think so.
As long as these cameras are
In
on.
theory. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
As good as we know. If not, we'll pivot. We're really good at this now. And then remember, guys, we're doing Thanksgiving Sunday, the next Sunday at 3 o'clock on our Discord server. We'll play some Jackbox. We'll play some What the Dub. We'll have some fun, have some laughs. and share a moment of jubilation with friends. Huge shout out to my cast. I'm just like, as a DM, I'm like, right now. These characters all provide a really great back thing. Yours will be like the one nobody knows the least. They have not met many people from the Fellsworn Kingdom, so we get to play with how much of that.
There are
you
some.
wanna
It's
bring
like
with it.
people lived, but we just like I have no idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't live there anymore. They're like,
Yeah.
there's
Like people
the
live.
plate is here. I have to leave.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for this chapter. I just love introducing like steampunk fantasy to people that may not have done it before. And so, guys, we will be back next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific. We do have us a little ritual we like to do around here. Maybe you heard about it. Maybe you haven't. We like to take a lighter like this black one right here. Make sure we're not going to light any of our friends, family, or steampunk freaking cyber robots on fire. And go light us up. Cheers. Bro, that is the biggest understatement ever. I'm the luckiest man in the world to have this crew. We love you, buds. Remember, love yourself.
Yeah.
Do something creative just for you. And play, guys.
Have fun with
Hang with us. We're definitely going to be raiding on because people have been so generous and brought it our way.
Raids
and
giving
guys,
for us.
Raids giving.
Raidsgiving.
I love it.
We are blessed.
Thanksgiving. See you Sunday. See you Tuesday. We'll see. Either way.
Good night, Sam.
See
Good night, Sam.
See
Good
the
night,
girls.
Sam.
Good night, Sams.
So what? You can't touch me, 'cause I'm from the internet.